Yo.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what we was just talking about before we started.
All right. Well, we started off with the layout of the land. We started out with the playoffs. We started off with giving ourselves pats on the back. Right. About 4 years ago, these rookies was coming in the league. John Morant, y'all probably heard of them. Zion, Anthony Edwards, and Jason Tatum, and Fox. And me and T Price kind of picked these dudes coming up out of there, and everybody else had some other people. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, Anthony Edwards can't stay out of people's mouths, and John Morant, when he come back, he gonna be in everybody's mouth. It's like, congratulations to everybody catching up, man, on seeing. And I'm gonna tell you, it didn't take no stat. It didn't take to know how he drives, how many times, and what's percentage. All eye contact. This eye test. I just can look and see this nigga can play basketball. Once again, people don't get mad at what's happening too with Minnesota. They didn't really go against nobody on their way to Denver. They are a young team that's still learning how to win. I don't expect them to win no championship, not this year. I expect them to put eyes on themselves, to let people know we next, we coming. Just like Denver was doing prior years, just like Boston did. That's how championship teams come about. They get their ass kicked for a few years, have a couple tough battles, some rivalries brew up because the same team keep beating you, and eventually you get over the hump.
Mhm.
Anthony Edwards them punched Denver in their mouth very, very, very hard.
Viciously, and we
Viciously.
just we gonna finish the conversation what we have, but now we're just gonna do it for PG-13.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did pick I think Denver's going to repeat. That's just my opinion. I really think they're going because well we've been what how many
I think
years
Boston gonna win. I'm picking
it's
Boston,
either
but I
them
do
or
think
Boston.
Denver gonna be there.
I think it's going to either be them or Boston, but I won't be surprised if the if the Nuggets do win it. But if Boston don't win it this year, I don't know what they're going to say. I'm
I
not.
had Denver out the gates. Even when they was down 2-0, all that. I had Denver
Me
because
too.
championship championship experience does mean something. It does mean something, and you got to look at it. They punched Denver. They gave Denver their best punch. That was they boom. That was they knockout. They trying to knock them out, and Denver's still standing. The series is over now. Not saying that they're just going to bend over and lose, but you cannot allow a team to be down 2-0 that's a championship experience team to come and tie the series up, and you think that they're just going to lose now that they did that. No, they proved to you that you can't beat them with your hardest punch, just like the Lakers. When the Lakers played this team up by 20 and come back and beat you, that sucks your whole fight out. What can we do? We didn't gave them everything. Denver hasn't even played their A-plus game yet against no one.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I find it very interesting too. I remember, shout out to everybody that be putting out their content. I mean, I just listen. The disrespect for the Denver Nuggets is like it's another example of what I always say. If LeBron don't win a championship, it ain't talked about. They still talk about the Lakers, but at the same time, they don't never talk about the champion. That's on the point that I'm saying in this era. It's just a proven point because they ain't talk about Denver no time hardly at all this year. Like
Who
like
did
they
you
just
have? Who did you have to win the 2011 finals, bro?
they had Miami beating the Denver Nuggets.
No, I'm saying who did you have? Look, when
I thought
we're
Miami was going to be.
but
I
but
thought
this is what I'm saying. When I was watching it before the Lakers, look, whoever I felt like Kobe was the best in the world, right? I felt like that was the championship team right there to beat, right? Phil Jackson, Kobe, Paul. I'm like, oh yeah, Bynum, we just now was in the final. We back, baby. I felt like when Dallas beat Kobe, I felt like, okay, I'm running with Dallas. If you beat the team that I think is the champion team, then I'm going with you to win it. Like that lets me know if you beat the champion looking team, then that means there's something about you. And if you look at it, Dallas went through all of the champions that year. That's why I say you can't deny what Denver is going through. If everybody thought LeBron and AD them was something and they were a championship team, well, they beat them. And if you think that Minnesota is a championship team, well, okay, they're on their way to beat them. You got to understand these dudes. I'm really trying to understand this punch in the mouth. 2-0 blowout win with it. That should have took their spirits on their own floor.
Mm-hmm. As a champion.
Yeah, as the champ, that didn't do nothing to Denver. That's letting you know their mindset. They didn't buckle, bro. That's championship mindset. Okay, we down 2-0. All we got to do is win, you guys. Go in here. Well, give me the ball, Joker. Oh, defensive what? Defensive what? Defensive what? What you say, Rudy? Rudy, what you been saying the first two games? You got too happy, nigga. That's what I was saying. Don't get too happy when you're facing. Don't ever underestimate your opponent. I don't care if you got down 3-0.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Aaron Gordon. He balled out last night. He only missed one shot.
But that's their secret weapon. Look, you know what I see with them? I swear. It's like this little thing that Draymond Green does when he used to have like a Iguodala or somebody who could catch lobs with him on the court. Remember, he'd get the ball there, do this little screen, and for some reason, the people still will attack Draymond like he's going to score, and he just floats it over their head, bro, and the other player comes and just boom, lob it up. It seems like that's what Aaron Gordon and Joker do all the time. It's like perfect. You know they're going to double me. All you got to do is just go towards the rim, bro, or get a tip jam, some type of alley-oop. I'm going to pass it to you. Like, that's all day.
Hey, let's switch it up, though. Let's go to the East, because we was talking about this before we started.
New York, big city of dreams.
Yeah, New York. Y'all hit that like button, man. Salute to my boy, the real LT, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody. Hey, we know how YouTube is. We ain't worried about it. I'm going to tell the truth at all times. But anyway, this Pacer run is not exciting me like they try to hype it up to be, because, yeah, you did beat a depleted Milwaukee team. I'm just going to keep it real. I do like some of the players but I think the biggest loss for them, even though they are playing well, is Benedict Mathurin out of Arizona. Yeah, oh boy, he is McConnell, who went to Arizona.
It's nothing exciting about their game. It's very Spursy, and even worse than Spurs. And I'm not hating on them. If they win, they win. But I'm just being honest in my personal feeling. I don't want to be watching Indiana play right now. I don't want to see them.
And getting back to New York should be winning this series and getting back to Tibbs, because I'm sitting there watching him and I'm looking at all these minutes that Tibbs has. I mean, I don't understand coaches that when it comes to the playoffs, you just have a 7-man rotation. This ain't college basketball. College basketball, you can get away with that. You can't get with that in the NBA, man. You can't do that.
You wearing these niggas out.
Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. It's Lion Den's basketball community, man. I know I don't come on like that. I might come on once or twice a week. I know definitely Mondays. I'm definitely going to go live and everything. I'm just waiting on everybody to come on in. Salute my boy 3000. Big stat salute, bro. Salute, man. I'm waiting on everybody to come on in. I'm waiting for James to come on. James, shout out to Know Your Boy, man. He was cooking yesterday.
Yeah, I seen him go live.
Jay's crazy. That's my bro, man. Hey, man, this StreamYard easy, James. It's easy, bro.
Yeah, I told him too. I said, I don't know how to do that StreamYard live shit. I said, it just allow me to go live when I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I got New York winning that series, man. Just like I said, I like Bronson. I like how he plays. I feel like New York, they got something going there. I don't think they should bring Julius Randle back. He takes a lot of money, and they didn't went further without him. It proved, and that's something that I said with McCullough. When a team shows that they can play just as good, they can still be as good like you're still there or go further without you, that puts a mark that they may not need you.
Uh, you always did say that though.
Yeah,
Uh,
like I'm being honest. Look, if you're not like a Shaq, a Kobe, a LeBron, or AD, if you're not like the franchise player, they don't have to like see what he comes back with. Like they don't have to take that chance with you when they know you just a core player. They'll get rid of your ass. They ain't gotta wait and say, well, let's
I wish
see.
they'd
No,
keep him though because they definitely would have. They definitely needed him in this series and everything like that because that's just me. I'm not. I mean, I think this is his. I think he's been playing good for New York. You remember he started with the Lakers, and just like another dude started with the Lakers, Josh Hart. And you know
yeah,
what?
but
Another
I'm just looking at the league, right? I'm just saying. I know it don't
22
matter on that.
in
I'm looking at.
2020 draft, he
I
played
don't
for the
think that
Pacers.
I don't think he's gonna be the one. He can't be the second best player, and that's why it's either get rid of
I
him.
understand that third filler,
Yeah.
yeah.
But look how much money he takes. He has to
Oh,
go. He got money like he's a franchise player, nigga. Like, oh, you the second
oh, I
guy?
see why you be saying that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not gonna beat the New York Knicks. Are not gonna win with Julius Randle getting paid to be the Robin, or expecting him to be Batman sometime. If Bronson go down, you're not gonna go nowhere. We know how New York Knicks look without Bronson, but we also know how they look without Julius. Good still.
all right,
That's
let's
all
talk
I'm
about.
saying. All I'm saying is if I'm spending bread, if I'm the
Yeah.
billionaire spending my money, I'm not letting no. Hey, I made you rich for a few years, didn't I? I paid you. I ain't go off my contract. Now I want to part ways and try to help that young light skinned dude down there, man, go a little further, man. I just want to build around him, and I don't think that you're going to help him. If anything, we're gonna burn some of his years off with your money. We're not going to be able to pay nobody and bring nobody in because you get paid money. We got to drop you. Or you got to go to the third. Julius Randle, he had a problem when Brunson came in the beginning. That's why it was kind of hard with New York Knicks in the beginning because he didn't want to relinquish being the number one guy when Brunson came. He was trying to battle that nigga for last shots.
Hey, okay. So let's just go to another series we talked about.
Okay.
Okay, Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. Oh, you already know. Go ahead. I'll start off if you want. I,
Go ahead.
I got. I love OKC and what they doing. But just like I said, experience, everything that means something. I don't want Gildress to go and be somebody food, just fed to Joker or just fed to Boston because he don't really have the. I know you got a good record, but it's different. Everyone is 0-0 in the playoffs. Your season record don't mean nothing in the playoffs. So I feel like Dallas, Kyrie, and Luca are two nuclear bombs that can go off at any time and cause major, major havoc. So I feel like the better series going forward will be Dallas and Denver. I would love to see Kyrie go. I would love to see Kyrie have success without KD or LeBron. I would love to see Luca finally get a little, and it'll be a good battle of the Europeans, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, with Luca and Joker.
Yeah, my opinion is this about that series is okay, she's not ready yet. And I could just see in moments, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Playing on the road and it's growing pains for them right now. Like they learning together, which is gonna pay dividends for them.
Thank you.
You
Thank you,
know,
bro. You took that's the perfect word. They're still learning. That's
yeah, they
the
still
basic
learning.
word I can do.
They still learning.
Minnesota still learning. You like
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
ain't
you
just
got
gonna
yeah
come out and just select the. This is one thing I understand. Like people like to do though, especially to champions that won it recently.
yeah.
Y'all got to give them people they credit and they proper due. Y'all always want to just because y'all favorite player didn't make it, their injuries and all this. Injuries is a part of the game. Look at New York. God dang, like they can't catch a break for nothing. I'm looking at teams like now you want to play Preston Achua. Now you want to bring out a dude who you traded, and then you got Alice Burt, and then you get him back again. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Because once
McBride.
you
yeah, McBride had his chance to shine this year because Quickly was in the way, which I always felt like them two could have played together in the second unit if you would have known how to expand your team, and then they would have got rid of Quickly and yada 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 yada. But anyway, um,
If you look at it, bro, once you learn how to win, it's hard to beat you. Like if you look at how
right,
the history of the NBA go, right? Like I'm just start when Boston was winning. What you go to Bill Russell, whatever. When they first won, they was experienced. They know how to get there now all the time. And then when the Lakers won, they knew how to get there all the time now. What it took. And then when Boston was flipping back and forth with Magic and Larry Bird, both of those teams on their sides, on their Eastern Conference and the West, they knew how to get there to the finals. And then Detroit comes in. They figured out how to get there. And then they start getting past Boston all the time. And then Chicago came. And they figured out how to get past Detroit, and then it was hard to beat them. Now that's what, and then look, now Boston, they didn't figure out how to get to the finals, and now they're like, it's hard to beat them. Same thing with Denver. They didn't went to the finals and finally figure out how to get there and win it, and it's hard. Same thing with Golden State. Once they figured out how to get past San Antonio's and all these other dudes, it was hard to beat them. Once you figure out the game, and I mean, you're not learning anymore. It's hard to beat you. And when you look at Minnesota, you can tell they still learning. You can tell by these two losses. You can tell how Anthony Edwards out there on his knees, bent over, tired, trying to figure out what can I do. He's still learning. He didn't know what to do. You could just tell he wasn't doing no post moves. His back to the basket. That's what you were supposed to do. So going with your back to the basket, getting fouls, not getting fouls to where you gotta exhaust so much energy. Like just learning, like that's how I see how the league is. So it's hard for me not to tip my hat to the defending champion or a championship experienced team before I give it to a team that never won.
mm-hmm.
I can't do that. A dude that never had a fight going into a fight with a dude that had 100 fights. Who you're going to go for? Who are you going to go for? Like that's just the truth, man. You know that's why I used to wonder why when we were young. I know you know this, Keith, right? When we were young, like 14 and 15 and shit. Sometimes we play all the older niggas. Like yeah, the young niggas against the older niggas. Them old niggas will beat us. Them old niggas will beat us. We'll have our little fast break point. Yeah, you old niggas, we burning down the court on them niggas. And in that last minute of them games, when it started getting close to the end, them old niggas, we all tired and exhausted our energy and shit. These old niggas come making easy buckets, getting shit. Now they burning past us because they had experience. They were smarter. It wasn't about being physically more stronger than us or faster than us. Niggas were smarter than us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see. And to me, that still goes on in basketball. I don't care how the referees try to swing it. Mm-hmm. Experience gonna always overcome because you can because that experience gonna teach. Oh, I see what the referee's doing. Oh, what we doing? Everything to the hole. They not giving us fouls. We gonna force them.
Yeah, I still see a lot of 3-pointers. It's 3-on-2, and dude running down for a layup. I'm just like, dude, it's just
the easy bucket, bro. Yeah, like I don't like that about teams, bro. When they down by 10.
Era, man.
Stop really shooting threes, bro, and cut and just chew into the lead with the twos. Let them. The pressure is on the team in the lead to keep the lead. All we got to do is just keep chipping at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just. I'm like, man, all these three. Oh, there's one series we didn't talk about. How you feel about the Boston? I still think Boston gonna beat Cleveland. I did watch the game. I watched every game of all these playoff series. Donovan Mitchell, he did balled out, but he ain't had nobody.
But that's what he does. He's a little spark plug. That's Donovan Mitchell. He gonna have 50. He can have 40, but he ain't taking no team nowhere over. I got Boston. At the end of the day, yeah, great duel, great series. Boston got too much firepower over there. Y'all gonna run out of bullets.
Darius Garland, he ain't, ever since he came back from injury, he ain't been the same to me.
Yeah, he gonna be gone too. He gonna be gone. He gonna be gone. He gonna be gone just like Sexton has gone.
Oh, Sexton, yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be gone because he's right there with him. He right there came in with Sexton, and look, you got to look at dudes like it's a slow development with Garland. Maybe he's not matching with that coach and the system. Sometimes it's like that. It don't mean you suck. It's just that this ain't the system to bring out your skills, your game.
He's not a shot first person anyway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, over there with Cleveland, with Spotty Mitchell, y'all gonna need what they first they needed to do. The best Spotty Mitchell we seen was with Mike Conley.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to get him. He's not a point guard, bro. He's a shooting guard. You got to get that nigga a point guard. He needs a real point guard. That's what's the best version of him. Some niggas, you got to give them a point guard. Like Russell Westbrook, I don't think he needs to be a point guard. He needs to be more play like a shooting guard, but really not shooting though. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to be more in that level. You're not really a point guard, bro. Yeah, you get triple double, but I don't look at you like a Chris Paul.
Right.
I look at you more to score. Like when the ball in Russ' hands, I'm like, score the ball, nigga. I'm not really looking at you to help somebody score. Chris Paul, that's what I call like a combo point guard. A point guard that can score, but that's not his first love. His first love is to watch his teammates' happiness and them score. That's the dudes I'm used to. The Steve Nashes, the John Stocktons. Hey, I can get 20 sometime. I can average 20 points in this league. I can average 24 probably if I wanted to, if I shot the ball first. But I like those point guards that can give you 20 and can give you 13 and 12 assists and shit constantly. And they ain't trying to, that's not their job to rebound. I'm not mad if my point guard don't got 7 rebounds and shit. I'm not mad. That's not his job.
You know? You remember how them dudes used to argue with me, Luka is a point guard?
Man, look, man, no, he's not. Luka is he's a shooting guard / can be a small forward if depending on who he's playing.
True.
Like, come on, man, y'all gotta stop. Look, half of these dudes, the reason why the Stephs, the Dame Leonards, all these short guys, Kyrie Irving, these guys grew up liking Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. All those niggas was damn near like shooting guards. Like they try to play Allen Iverson as a damn point guard, but he was a shooting guard. They got Eric Snow to prove that.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, look, I'm a shooting guard, nigga. I ain't gonna stick to shooting guard, but that's what I do. I score, nigga. I don't help niggas score. I score, nigga. I don't pass the ball. So these niggas grew up just being short. If these niggas was 6'4" and at least Dwayne Wade height, they'll be shooting guards because that's their real natural heart and soul, and the players that they love is shooters. They didn't grow up loving Magic Johnson. You don't hear Steph Curry talking about point guards when you hear him like he talking about niggas that score the ball. You don't hear Kyrie talking about point guards. These niggas talking about shooting guards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the combo guard, that combo guard. He ain't no damn combo guard. These niggas ain't combo, they shooting guards. You come with that combo shit because y'all forcing them to play point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the height thing. The height thing is forcing them to be point guards. In their heart, them niggas are shooting guards. Could you imagine a 6'4" to 6'6" Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, or all these little short niggas in the league that's vicious? Could you imagine if them niggas had some height with that shit and can dunk on you?
Especially Kyrie.
Especially Kyrie. And look, just Steph. If Steph was 6'6" and that shot he already got stupid. You don't know how to stick him if he can do what Kobe could do.
I'll say 6'4".
Yeah, if Steph Curry was that height, bro, it's crazy for some, like Kobe said against Allen Iverson, for Allen Iverson. We are lucky that nigga ain't our height.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, I ain't shitting on myself. I'm just telling you that's more of a problem. The height. Now, him being shorter than me, I can tip that ball sometime. I can adjust his shot. But if that nigga was my height, whew.
All right.
Just think if Magic Johnson was a normal point guard height, he wouldn't have had the advantages he had.
Yeah, imagine, growing up, that was growing up. All right, we're gonna make this short and sweet, man. We know what's going on in Lakerland and everything like that, and
What's going on in Lakerland, man? What's going on in La La?
nothing. What I said, there was a bunch of um, you know,
What you're
it's
idol worshiping?
it's like I made a vow to the
What you? Oh,
Lord.
you know what? I ain't getting to talk to you, bro. What you think about our boy B. Scott, man? What you think about what B. Scott came on them airwaves and said? I didn't even get to talk to you about that. This is live right now. I'm asking him fresh, man. What you think about what B. Scott said?
He said what Tiki said. Tiki said let the nigga coach the team. He knows so much. He got the IQ ever since he was 8 years old. I'm talking about what he said at his mouth. As soon as you start talking about haters, start come his followers, his little minions start be all in the comment section.
I love it though. I love it because we never had somebody on TV though say it. We said all of us be like, man, let that nigga. But I love that it came from a Hall of Fame Laker too.
Mm-hmm. He was
I
so
love it
serious
because it crossed the, and like you said, I got love for the dude, but it's clearly the franchise that I love. This nigga got a foothold on him. Okay, so I say, look, I basically what he's saying, take all of LeBron blaming away, take all his scapegoats away. Let him coach the team. He can't fall back on the team. Look, because he don't accept no move he does. So if we clearly put him in that position of power, oh, it's on him. He don't want that, see, because now it's like, oh, y'all can put it on me. You been ducking blame, nigga, your whole life.
Mm-hmm. Everybody show you their hand all the time, and people still be all caught up.
It started when you was a kid. You went down there, try to hop the gate, bust that boy head, and everybody said you didn't do it. they started lying. They started the lies for you back then.
Right.
No, you and that boy. You and that boy were trying to hop the gate like how the West Coast kids do it with the flip over the gate with the hand, and you bust that boy head, and everybody said it wasn't your fault. You didn't do a damn thing wrong, and they just been running with that. They've been running with that narrative all his life, bro. Ever since, look, they blamed him in Cleveland. The first years, that was on him. They was on him, and that's what he ran from. The first years when he got his ass whooped with, by the Spurs that first time, he ran from that, and then they started the LeBron James excuse team. When he went to Miami, it was no more his fault. It's D. Wade, Chris Bosh, D. Wade, Ricky ass knees, Spoelstra. Yeah, Chalmers. Pat Riley ass getting old. He's senile. All the excuses started then, and they ain't never stopped. You heard what Pat said. Pat, like, damn, when the chips get tough, like, you don't run. Damn, I never forget that shit. I never forget Pat saying that. I was dying. I'm like, God, finally, somebody look. So the owner, Cleveland, said you ran and said you gave up the game. Why is these executives, every time somebody do business with LeBron, it's like, people want to shake hands and say we both got a good deal. But it's like when you do a deal with LeBron, you leave with a nasty ass taste in your mouth. You start walking off right after that nigga shake your hand. You start doing this. What's the nasty taste in my mouth? You done shook hands with the devil, nigga. This nigga it's like everything this nigga touches dies, nigga, like a flower, anything. Nigga, you come around and destroy. You destroyed the greatest NBA team ever, like the greatest franchise in the NBA, nigga. You destroyed it, nigga, the Lakers.
Told you he was gonna do it, but nigga.
Man, you said it, bro. You said it. You said, I hate this nigga. See, Bryce, we didn't want you. We was cool with our rookies. We was cool with not making the little playoffs with our rookie. We don't want to have you and AD and don't make the playoffs. That's stupid.
You see how OKC is playing right now? Imagine everybody was still together.
Man, that's how we look. We would have been Sacramento. We would have been Boston. Those are
Right.
teams we would have been looking like if we would have allowed our young niggas to grow with each other. They would have became buddies, pals. They would have learned each other games. They would have started eating with each other. All of them living in LA, hanging with each other. They would have learned how to win by getting their ass kicked for so many years. Oh man, you know what we playing these teams all the time? Man, we getting better. We trying. Y'all got access to Kobe Bryant before he passed away.
Mm-hmm. This is sad, bro. Man, the homies don't even talk about the Lakers, man. This is the first time I've had
I hate to even say I'm a Laker fan, bro, because people gonna instantly think I'm a LeBron James fan.
Hey, I told everybody, man, it's gonna be a gift and a curse with that. And look, the playoffs is still over. They've been at it. They still got to talk about this dude, man.
The Lakers is a laughing stock, and not in a good way. We ain't never been a laughing stock. Maybe they said, yeah, Kobe, them, they made the playoffs. They ain't made the playoffs with Kobe, but everybody knew Kobe was banged up. He had a reason, and a real reason. What the hell is this dude reason? You're not banged up. You are the only player that we know never had surgery, nigga, not a major injury. You just keep coming up with these fake-ass sprained ankles. That's it.
Hey, I want to know when he had that foot surgery, his ankle surgery.
Right.
I'm still waiting on that question.
Something popped.
Yeah,
something popped.
You remember when they played against Boston, and then he had that infamous. That was the same game.
When something pops,
that last play of the game, bro.
Yeah.
He traveled. That nigga traveled. He
That
traveled.
nigga stay traveling. What you mean? That nigga stay doing Southwest Airlines. That nigga stay on them airlines, boy. That nigga stay traveling, boy. He go everywhere. That nigga got, hey, what's that shit called? That nigga got year-round mileage, bro. That nigga got them free airlines. I ain't never seen a nigga take 4-5 steps every time they pick the ball up, nigga. I was like, good Googa Mooga.
Man, and that's why I'll be giving these dudes, like, especially somebody like him, they be saying his skill, like, man, this dude travels so much, man. And he's pushing
skills. Did you hear what he said with JJ? I get so mad. I get so mad when don't nobody speak about my skills. Like, nigga, you ain't got none, nigga. You mad? You don't beat LeBron. You don't want us, LeBron. You don't want us to talk about the skills that you do got. So be happy that we not talking about the bullshit ass skills. Nigga, you come in the basketball game, I'm scared if I'm sticking you because I know the referee ain't gonna call one offensive foul on your ass when you coming in my chest like beast mode, like you Marshawn Lynch. That's all that nigga do. That's why he falls so much. I was listening to Kwame Brown, man. Shout out to Kwame. I'm listening to Kwame. He said that's why this man falls all the time on the league. He falls because niggas don't want to take that bump no more. They know what LeBron gonna do. They just move out the way. You know how niggas used to try to back you down real hard, and when you basically, what they call it, pull the chair from up under them. When they try to come in, you just move your whole body and they fall on the ground. You probably can rip the ball. That's what niggas doing to LeBron. They know he about to do that ram, like he played for the Los Angeles Rams. And they just move out the way, and that nigga get to tripping and falling and shit. Sound like DMA.
Hey, know what y'all need to stop doing in the comment section? I know with Kwame, and anybody that speaks up, they don't do that over here because we block dudes over here and women that say dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I gotta stop saying like, oh man, you just mad that you don't have a career like LeBron. Who gives a care? The man play. You see, that's another thing too. Y'all believe so much what them people say. And let's get back to the top of what we was talking about. I remember back when football players talking about football.
Yeah, that's what we was on, bro. Yeah.
NBA players talk about NBA players, not no football person. And the only reason why I'm chasing after you, no matter what I'm going through.
And that's the truth, bro. He ain't lying to y'all. Baseball players talked about baseball. They wasn't about to call Barry Bonds in the ESPN studio and say, hey, what you think about Michael Jordan? Well, shit, I know of Michael Jordan, but I don't watch basketball. I can't say like I don't watch baseball to say the way he's grabbing that bat or the way I don't know. I can't critique that. I know of baseball, the way it's played, the way what inning and all that. I understand the game, but I cannot critique what a player doing. Like I played that when I was young, all the way into my grown years. No, I can do that with basketball. Shannon Sharpe, I don't want to hear you talk about basketball. I don't want to hear you talk about baseball. I want to hear you talk about what you play, football. And that's where I don't have no argument with you. But if you say anything about a sport that you know nothing really about, you just start watching it after you retired from football, I can't respect what you say. You're a fanboy. You're worse than a fanboy. You're compromised.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now I can listen to Kendrick Perkins. You know what you say? When you hear a dude like Kendrick or a dude like JJ, you say, oh, this nigga capping. Because he played basketball, but you know, like he know the truth. You're like, oh, this nigga capping. But when Shannon Sharpe say some shit that Kendrick said, you like, he don't know what he's talking about. It's a difference. It's a big old difference. That's why, and Shannon know I'm not lying, because whenever Skip used to try to tell him about football, he'd be like, how can you try to tell me? He get very mad.
Mm-hmm.
He gets very mad. So that's why I say he can't get mad. I understand what Shaq is mad about. Shaq is mad because you are a personality. You are a personality. You do have a lot of people that watch you. And when you say something and you're black, he don't mind it, because people done said this about Shaq, period. That's on these ESPN and media shows, that Shaq was lazy and he never came at them. But why you, Shannon? Because you're a black man and you wasn't even doing it on your show. You did it on your podcast. See, that wasn't professional to him. It was like, wait a minute, I don't even play anymore. Like, and you're bringing up some 15, 20 years ago that you wasn't even watching basketball at that time. You don't drink and you don't smoke cigars, nigga. You created the whole thing. That's what he's want to expose it. Now he want to expose you. I don't know what's going on, but it's like war. It's like this beef in the air with everybody since this Kendrick stuff and since this war overseas. But I'll tell you that Shaq could have been more fit. But Shannon, like he said, and I'm with him, you don't have no right to talk about a sport that you did not play, and you're not even top 10 in tight ends. How you gonna talk about him? So with all your work ethic, all your work that you were doing, you still didn't make it in top 10 in yours. So he let you know. You mad because you saying, basically, he's saying, don't be too mad. With my lazy ass, I got more done in my sport than you, and you were a hard worker. And so he just saying, if I did work like you, yeah, I would have that. But Shaq is all right with his career. Why are you more mad at Shaq's career than him? That's the question, Shannon. Like you said, you're getting likes. You're speaking on me, you're getting likes. I didn't see nothing really wrong with Shaq telling Joker, congratulations, you my boy. You know, I respect you, but I think SGA deserved it. You know what I like about Shaq doing that? No one spoke up for Shaq and Kobe when they got robbed by Steve Nash. So he feels like, I ain't letting that shit go again. This shit gonna be said.
Yep.
Nobody feels it's personal with Shaq when he feels someone should get an MVP, because Shaq knows he's got robbed and no one said nothing. Mm-hmm. So Shaq like, you got the MVP. Ain't no changing it. Just because Shaq said he think that nigga deserve it, it don't change nothing. Nigga, you already got two of them. Here go your third one. So I didn't never say this to you the first time.
Make up for last year.
Yeah. That's what it was, bro. And they seen Joel Embiid didn't do shit. Yeah, that's all it is. Joel Embiid didn't do nothing, so they just made it up. Personally, me, I feel like when you win MVP, you don't get the championship. I feel like it's a curse now going on with that. But
look like that.
Yeah, but it's like Shaq, he didn't say that on his previous MVPs. See? So where's the hate? See, you try to put a false narrative on Shaq against other centers. When this dude just won them other two, bro, did Shaq say he don't deserve those? No. He said this year he feels someone outplayed that nigga. This year.
And I'm gonna make a case why he did, without nobody calling me a bunch of
Bullshit
names.
tiebreaker, man.
Is look what OKC record was last year. They was last 2 years. They was a play-in team.
Look what they got over there too, compared to what he's working with.
Exactly. And then to make that jump to be a playing team, to be number one in the Western Conference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
And if
Yeah,
you
they are young. That's the only
They did
reason
rob
why.
him, bro. Hey, and they did rob him, bro. If you look at it, it's the same thing with Kobe and Steve Nash. Kobe didn't have shit over there with him, and he drug his team to the AC to make it to the playoffs. While you over there with Stoudemire, with Sean Marion, with all this over there, they did cheat SGA, bro. But he didn't. I don't think it was disrespect. You see, Joker didn't even. Why do people get more mad than the person who's something being told to?
Mm-hmm. Because they, in my opinion, they caught up in the sauce, man. They believe everything on TV, what they say it goes. Like I never seen so many people. When you start talk about I gotta talk about this though. I gotta talk about
Yeah, I
this.
want to ask you something. I want to ask you a cold question too. After you finish.
Talk about Stephen A. Smith and them had a debate and said that Kobe Bryant deserve to be in the GOAT conversation, you know, the disrespect, the slander, all that stuff. And it's not even that to me. It's that every great player that played in this era was considered great. His resume speak, no matter how much y'all want to try to tear him down, to talk about he's inefficient and he told you blaming him for
he's not inefficient for his era.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, dude, like the disrespect. It's so bad. They disrespect Tim Duncan and they put Duncan over Kobe. I don't care what y'all do, but them two dudes right there was last of the dying breed. And
Yep.
Kobe repeated. That's one thing Duncan never did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know what? I wanted to ask you too, bro.
I'm not comparing the two, but I just don't like the media. Y'all the ones y'all can't pick and choose, and then I person like me, I know it's biasness. I know that you know the things that y'all like to do. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all been writing this man out autobiography ever since the dude came in the league. Y'all sat there and praised this man in Miami. Not one, not two, not three. One thing he did get right in everything that he said in his speech and his autobiography, and he did went to he went to 8 straight finals. So what? Did he win them? Dang, I'm so tired. It's a great accomplishment. I seen Magic. Don't you know Magic Johnson had a short career? Magic career was finals or bust.
In 12 years, he went to eight finals.
Like, man, y'all gotta stop that, man. Like, man, this is it's
bro.
just,
can you be pro? Can you be pro? Can you be pro black? Can you be pro black, bro? Both ways. Like, are you still? If you go both ways against black men, right? And I'm just curious on this, right? Pro black, you helping black men get money, right? You helping them get money. You like LeBron, he get his teammates paid. J.R. Smith getting paid. Tristan Thompson getting paid.
Right. I saw.
But at the same time, though. You're firing some niggas, and you're moving niggas like you. At the same time as you getting niggas cheese, you're messing with niggas' lives. Niggas upping and having to move out of nowhere, like all these things. Like, how can you be pro-black when you come in and slander them at the same time when they don't do what you like? Oh man, we need to get a new this. You got them paid, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like he's confusing to me. You're up for a nigga, and then you down a nigga right behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you be pro-black like that, bro? Can you? Because Jesse Jackson never recovered from when everybody seen him talk about Barack Obama and the camera and the recorder was still on. When he was like, I can't stand that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So he never recovered from being. You can't be pro-black, Jesse, saying that shit, and he never recovered from that. So I want to know, can LeBron be pro-black when he ups niggas? Look, he got AD over there. Boom, got AD paid, got him a champion. Look, he's a champion. But right after that, man, AD was in trade rumors, and AD was this. Like, media start going after AD, and he did not come in to any press conference and say, this ain't all on AD. I'm out there too. He didn't do it. Came over there and he let Russell Westbrook get slandered like that man did some racist shit. They called that nigga what they call that nigga? They said that they called that nigga some name. They said that nigga is like an animal, some type of insect they called him.
Mm.
I was like, wow, LeBron didn't say nothing. The one thing I will give KD over LeBron, he will defend his damn teammates. When they asked him about him, I would never forget when they said something about Russ and KD stopped Russ right in the don't you even answer that shit. Man, you are an idiot, dude. You an idiot. No, nigga, don't ask him that. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what one time where KD showed me leadership, and he should have stayed right there in that mode. If he would have stayed right there in that mode on that, hold on, Russ. Always, if he would have kept Russ in that, hold on, Russ, I got this. He couldn't keep Russ in that hold on moment.
Mm-mm.
But that was a leader moment to me. I've never seen LeBron come and support any. We seen what he did with a nigga who gave him his greatest championship ever. How he made himself look good and made Kyrie look. He didn't come out and say, you know what he should have said was, I've never known Kyrie to be a whoop-de-whoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, and that's all. He shouldn't have said, I don't agree with that, and I don't. No, see, you're burying him, bro. You're helping him bury him, bro. You should have, the way you help another black, the way you help a man, period, if you mess with him, you tell, and they saying, oh, he's a this, he's a that. You say, well, I've never known, he never showed me none of those qualities. I never seen any of that with him. Me, personally. He never, ever, when they was on D-Wade, nigga, you ain't even show up for D-Wade Hall of Fame, nigga.
Mm-hmm. It's getting crazy, man. I don't feel sorry for the Lakers though, too, man, because it is what it is. They sat there and sold their soul to that man, and they made a bow to LeBron. You know, and hear the reports they'll pay LeBron everything that he desired. Like what? I'm like, no, dude, he don't deserve that. You don't deserve that, man. That's just me, man. You don't deserve that. Because every year, other than the year that you went to the bubble, y'all won in the bubble actually, which I can still count it as a championship. I don't count it as a bubble ring and all that stuff. But at the same time, that as Sean McCants would say, when was your last real championship was what? Was 2016?
Yep. Hey, bro, who did he make? Just give me one player. I just want to start killing these narratives off. Name me one player that LeBron, not that LeBron brought eyes to. We have to stop being confused, people. I'm finna break it down to you. Just because you see a player more, because they play with a polarizing player, like, you know, a famous person, that does not mean that they made them better, right? Name me one player that used to score 10 points and LeBron played with them and they start scoring 20 and it went on from there. That's called making a player better to me. Like growing player. He's never done that. LeBron always went and got the best of the best. See, this is where that's a stupid narrative. He said, I do not like playing with rookies, basically people who's learning how to play and grow. He gets them out of there and goes straight with people who already know how to play and already made themselves an all-star or something. So how can you make a nigga who's already a made all-star or a superstar like you? Who are you making better? And when you're going to get at least one or two of the top 15 three-point shooters in the league and at least one or two of the top 10 to 15 defensive players in the league. Who are you making better? Or are they making you better? That's confusing to me. Every team he's been on, we call it a super team, but y'all say he's making somebody better. What the hell? All of his career has been lies, bro, and narratives that he's never had to prove or really do. I don't like fake news.
Hold on, I'm looking up something.
Just like that nigga had the Malcolm X. Like he had that Malcolm X book, acting like he was reading it. Holding that Malcolm X book on the first 2 pages the whole every day.
I don't care they get Deontay Murray. I don't care they get this. I ain't never seen a player. You want a champ? He the only NBA player that I know. The only way they did it in Miami because they didn't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I ain't never seen him bring back the same core team back. It's always been different.
He always don't got no faith. He the only one. The thing is, it ain't about them needing to leave. He the nigga that need to be different on the damn championship team next year. He need to be gone. Like you traded away all of the Lakers' best pieces that we had. Nobody got to grow on the team. You change the Lakers every year. Every year we got a whole new damn team and a whole damn new system and coach. You can't win championships like that. You cannot win championships with a new system every year.
Yeah, we got and this is another thing too. Y'all got to stop believing it dumb. Oh, but they played Kobe Bryant. Kobe was drafted by VI trade to the Lakers from the Hornets. That's different. He spent 20 how many years Kobe played? Like 20?
Yeah.
21, something like that, or whatever years. He earned that. He earned that bread. He earned that. Y'all got to stop.
But yeah, and he brought us 5 of them things. Not no bullshit bubble ring. And then a dribble, and not and 1,000 play-ins.
And won Western Conference Finals after playing. You ain't supposed to be there. And then the last 2 years, the Lakers shot way more free throws than their opponent. It's not even fucking close. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, but you know what? Every team LeBron James be on, they always lead the league in free throws.
Free throws. I've been saying that for years, bro.
With his no free throw shooting ass.
That's good. I'm just listening right now.
What you think about the playoffs, bro? What you be thinking about the playoffs?
Hey, I was at in regards to what game? I mean, any specific game?
We're gonna go with the Knicks first. The Knicks.
The Knicks are dealing with injuries, bro. So I'm not gonna beat up on the Knicks. A lot of their dirty work guys are hurt. So
I just felt like Tiz running them players to the ground, bro.
I mean, but he kind of has no choice, actually, against the team he's playing against. The fucking Pacers can score like a motherfucker. So your best defenders, especially your interior, who was that? Mitchell Robinson hurt too? And so and the Pacers are fully healthy, so they're just, I was going with the Knicks because I didn't think that the Pacers could play enough defense, but the injuries are kind of exposing the Knicks right now.
And getting to the Pacers. Me and Bro was talking about this before we came on. This Indiana Pacers run right here remind me of the run of the Portland Trailblazers when they made it to the Western Conference Finals and ended up playing the Golden State Warriors, and they led in every minute of the game or whatever till the fourth quarter or whatever, had leads in the game. This is because you got to look at that because they beat it. And look, it happens. You got teams that make it to the final Western Conference or Eastern Conference Finals due to injury. It just happened, and they just end up benefiting from that.
Yeah.
This ain't no disrespect to them, But
only
one they missed Benedict Mathurin.
I always say I don't mind being
wrong. It ain't none because we all know. Not like just saying that they couldn't win, but look, Kawhi Leonard, he had a hell of a championship run because of injuries. He looked like he was the damn Terminator, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Sometimes it happens, bro. You pray for healthiness, but it's not no championship run where niggas wasn't banged up or beat up or somebody got hurt.
Yeah. And that game 6 was still close before Clay got hurt. Shit.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, like
win the game. That shit would have went game 7 in Golden State.
That's Clay crazy. They would have had Clay. I think they would have won though.
Huh?
I think if they would have had Clay, they would have won. That's just
Yeah,
my
me
opinion.
too. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
That would have been a 7-game
Clay was
series.
still
Yeah,
Clay at that
that would have been
time.
a 7-game series.
Once Clay got hurt, you knew it was over. Shit.
Yeah, that was a 7-game series with Clay.
Yeah.
Clay stay out there. That's going 7.
Yeah.
That's when Clay was there. Man, I missed that old Clay Thompson.
But you know what? That's another thing too to show that, to me, that adds on to your legacy, right? Like as you get older, injuries, you know, your body to build up whatever you went through, to see how you adapt your game. And if you can still be effective, you know what I mean? Like that shows something. A lot of these dudes I'm seeing, these that's aging, that's like 15 years, 17 years, they don't know how to change their game. They still play the same way when they first came in, and they need to learn how to change that and still be effective.
It's too late for that. It's too
This
late.
This goes for like the Russes and you know what I mean, even the James Hardens. Like y'all got to change y'all game, bro. Y'all older. You're not burning past nobody anymore. It's not like that.
Yep.
Hey, we already
motivate a younger player to take the next step.
Yeah, and teach them what you knew. Like what? See, look, like, and it ain't got to be shitting on. Like it can be after games. Look, like right here, like you know, y'all got that technology. See, right here, you were thinking the right thing, but you did the wrong thing. Like you know, you got to break that down for them. Like in this situation, bro, with this many minutes on the clock, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how I would attack that. You know what I mean? That's how you do. And a lot of these players, I don't see them going to ask these dudes anything because they see these players winning championships just off of teaming up. What can I come and ask you as in skill wise to learn and win? They're not asking. It ain't like those years when T-Mac and the Kobe's and these dudes used to go to the dudes before them like, hey, teach me that little spin move you used to do.
Right.
Well,
I would hope
you got to pass down the game, man. You got to, and I think T. Price said this. That's another thing they're missing on these teams. It always been like 2 veterans, or at least a good veteran on the damn team that can tell everybody when they was on a championship team or in these situations, you know, when they was the guy. Like it's always been a veteran on the team that can help you. Even Shaq had Alonzo Mourning. Like, you know, he was their veteran.
Well,
how you feel about what you call the series, though? The Mavericks series in OKC.
I was just going to say, just off that last point, if you look at the teams that's in it, like, I mean, Dallas got Kyrie. He's been in the league since 2011.
Yeah.
Jokic, when Jokic came in 2016, 2017.
But Denver got DeAndre Jordan, though. You can say that's still experience. He's been on some teams.
Reggie Jackson, been in the league.
And look, you can kind of say Minnesota too with Mike Conley.
Rudy Gobert.
And then you're right. And then you got OKC. I don't think they really got nobody like that. They probably the only team that don't, because
I can't think of nobody.
Yeah, I can't think off the top. If they do, he on the bench and he's so damn quiet.
And they got DJ Binga. What's that dude name?
No, James Johnson plays for the.
He remind me of DJ Binga, but what's that dude?
And then you got Boston. Boston got Al Horford. Boston got Al Horford. Boston got Al Horford, and then the Knicks. I think they got well, Julius Randle got a little experience. He done been in their little areas too, low key. He has. And Cleveland, they got a little experience over there too. You could say over there on their team.
Donovan been in the league for a while.
Donovan
came in 2017.
But he can still have a person that can be his veteran. They don't have somebody that can kind of guide him, and I think that's him and Gildress. They the ones that don't have like that big veteran that you know, not probably wasn't even better than you, but he can put you in that headlock and give you that confidence to go out there and take the shot. Yeah. Like, hey, look, this is what you need to do.
That don't sound right. You'll respect it.
Exactly. Put you in that headlock and say, look, why you ain't telling everybody what to do, nigga?
It's Bismack Biyombo. That's his name.
Okay. Yeah. See, and that's what you need, because if you look at it, even when Mike Conley, you had a better version. Me and T. Price was just talking about this, bro. We had a better version of Spidey Mitchell when he had Mike Conley. See, a veteran that was in his ear, let him know what he needed to do, how he needed to move. When Mike Conley was playing with Utah, Spotty Mitchell was lethal over there because he need a real point guard. He's not a point guard. They need to give that man a real point guard. He's a shooting guard.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at their roster.
Who was that?
They got 2 guards. They got 2 guards at OKC. We know they were dogs in college, bro.
Oh yeah.
They got Alex Flagler.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even get no playing time, and Keontae Johnson.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's I guess it's just the you got to look at the level of competition. You know, can you trust them on the court against Kyrie and Luka?
You know, what it is with them, you just got with them. I think with them, you just got to be there.
Like that fun to me because when you got a 4-year player, you know how we see college ball players.
I agree, but I'm just thinking what the coaches. I'm just trying to give
with Kyrie and Luka. With Kyrie and Luka, it's kind of like to me, this is what you got to. And I'm not saying you don't return fire
right now. I thought they might be. Right now, the way they looking right now, they could be.
You got to withstand a barrage, right? Because they are offensive power. You have to be able to withstand Luka and Kyrie barrage they're going to hit you with, and you got to still be there. That's the thing with them. You have to still be in the game until the fourth quarter, and you have to turn it into a whoever misses game with them.
Right. And I said last time we spoke on Dallas, they got some dogs now. It's just they played for teams that wasn't doing nothing. So I don't know how they're going to react in a playoff environment.
Well, and I think they're gonna have to get rid of J. Kidd too.
Excuse my language. They stepped the hell up. Gafford, PJ Washington.
They have. They've been balling.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to shit on J. Kidd, but I just don't think he got that championship, that decision. I don't think he got it yet. I ain't gonna say he can't develop it, but if anything scares me on that team, if it's anything up for a question, it's J. Kidd.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess you could say that.
No, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if Kyrie and Luka,
down to the players, to me.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying well, you can tell. Look, if Kyrie and Luka is doing what they supposed to do, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. If they're balling right, and the game comes down eventually to decision making, what the coach doing, subs and shit, that's where J. Kidd scared. He's the problem to me. I haven't seen him in that position. I ain't saying he can't do it, but if it's someone I can question. Between that, it'd be him. Even in OKC, I could question their coach too.
Well, I would. Let me just say this: based on what I've watched, especially game 2, when Luka got hurt and them niggas went on a run, nigga. That was J. Kidd. They went on a run.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he can't. I'm talking about for the championship, not against this team.
But it's still the playoffs, and you without your best player, he's hurt. You don't even know if he's coming back in the game the way he went out. You know what I'm saying? So
that was a good moment. Yeah, that was a good moment of J. Kidd showing he can handle.
Let me say this.
But then we see this before. But then we see this before when Luka got hurt and Brunson took over.
They got some different dudes with it right now.
I ain't saying different dudes. Who was the coach?
They got some different dudes with it.
I ain't saying different dudes. Who was the coach?
Still
who was the coach? You gotta answer my question, bro. Don't duck it. Who was the coach?
I already told you, bro. I don't blame coaches, bro. It comes down to players.
I ain't saying blaming coaches, but they have a part of it. Like I said, everybody gets a part of it. The same coach was the same coach that it is now.
If you want
I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them. See, you jumping to conclusions. I said, if it's hold on, time out. Let me say what I gotta say, and you can say what you gotta say. If it's someone to blame, bro. If it's someone to blame, and I have to look at something. If Kyrie and Luka is doing what they supposed to do, this is everything I said. I didn't just jump out and say Jason Kidd is the one that's going to be the problem. I didn't say it like that. Now you go ahead and say what you need to say.
Man gone. Greetings.
Hi, homie. What's going on?
Up, T-Press. Trey. My royal and highly salute, man.
Salute, bro. What's going on, man?
And you know, natural. I think Gordon Hayward in on top. That's a good veteran presence. They got there. And Alec Burks, he been showing his grit on New York. That's a good veteran presence. They got there. That was a good trade by the deadline.
Where? Oh, he got up out of here.
No,
Vaughn, hey
Pistons. He
Vaughn,
was
come
the
on,
Pistons.
Vaughn, come back up in here, bro, because I wanna show you another moment where coaches do have something to do with what's going on that court. Just like when Popovich took Tim Duncan out the game, you can blame coaches in moments in games. It's nothing about just all on players. Come back up in here, bro. Good basketball conversation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the coach do get. I mean, it's all part. Even the guys who's not on the court, the owners, sometimes they get the
You
blame.
have to
Like
believe that,
it's an
bro. Magic Johnson
organization
was
thing.
ready to get traded,
So
bro, because he felt like the coach wasn't calling right plays, wasn't putting them in winning positions, bro. The coach can get it too. I'm not saying he gets all of that, but sometimes when you know you have everything to win a championship, and you don't look at Kobe them. What did they change really with the Lakers? Nothing but really Phil Jackson came over there and then he put like one Glenn Rice, a couple pieces over there, but it was the coaching. We already had the core and the two tops.
but I see where I could see what Vaughn's saying in a day and age where these players are fucking whinies. Like
That's why I said
it's kind of
everybody gets it.
you're just
Everybody gets it
tired
though.
of hearing them, the
I'm gonna
coach.
blame all. I'm gonna blame everything around though, because everything plays a part, right? The coach can draw up a great play, and you miss the shot. That's on you. Or the coach can draw up a stupid play that their team knew about, and that's on him. Like it's moments in the game where you can say this or that or this. That's why I said everyone can get. It's not one
Yeah,
person. You can blame everybody. The defensive man. You had your head looking at me, who I'm sticking, and then they pass it to your man, and they hit the shot. You can blame everybody in that whole game on every team.
I know, yeah, definitely. It goes
That's why I'm
both ways.
saying
Like
you're never going to hear me
we
come
could
out here
champion
and
the
say,
coach. Yeah, for
I'm
real.
never going to come out here and say it's just one person. It's always multiple people you can blame for a loss or a win.
Yeah, but in this era though, like I think we could all agree that it's in this era it's been the first thing you hear. It's been more of the coach. You've been hear from the players. That's allegedly. That's what at least that's what I'm
I
getting
wouldn't
in
put
my
it more.
opinion.
I'll give more to the.
It's
I will give more. I mean, to the player. I will give more to the player for the simple fact that coach power has been diminished.
Yeah, because like when you see like players like Kevin Durant, since he went through like 9 coaches. This will be his 9th coach since he left OKC. I mean, so there's that against the players when you could say like the coach could use that as a defense. But like I'm on yours. I totally agree with you. Like man, like
No, I'm
you
right. I'm right.
cannot
That's
say the
why it's
coach
really not a right.
don't
It's
get no
not a wrong. It's not a
accountability.
wrong on it. It's
No,
not a wrong in
it's
the
just
answer
it's
because
just
they
a
both.
situation. It's just a
Yeah, it's really
situation,
not a
like
right or a wrong, bro, because it's a equal thing in a way, but I will give it more to the player than the coach in this era. Back in the days, I'm giving it 50-50. Now I will give it to the player because they run so much, but
yes of it. Yeah,
the coach still gonna draw up the play, even though he knows he probably shouldn't draw it up for his star. It should go over here to who coach.
right. So like yeah, take it as it's true. Like today as a coach, man, you scared even when you get multiple years. Like Frank Vogel, his contract was multiple years. And then Budenholzer signed a 5 years. Like even though you signed those contracts, you still, especially when you align to a
How can you
superstar
blame
player.
him? First of
When
all,
you
how can
align
you
to a
blame? How
superstar
could you
player.
blame? How could you just blame any one person, right? First of all, let's just take a real good look at Phoenix. They wasn't healthy the whole season. They don't know how each other play. They don't got chemistry. That's one. How can you blame Frank Vogel and he's
Yeah,
not
that's
playing with
crazy,
a
man.
full deck? You know that whole team. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can look
For a
at now.
season. That's crazy.
Some of the shit ain't even on the players or the coach. Guess who it goes to? The dumbass owner, the
Yeah.
organization who's pushing the shit. Some of it is above the coach and the players. It's the organization who continues on pampering a certain player or wants to do
Yeah.
things this way.
Yeah, it's not the coach fault when he look down the bench. He can't see the right guy who he
Yeah,
need.
you at the end
You
of the
know?
day, you really can't even blame the coach on some certain organizations because we know some of these organizations pamper, but the league is turning into more of a player empowerment role. But I still feel like coach is still drawing up the play for the one player. Like you as a coach, like Ty Lue, right? Ty Lue, you're right there next to Doc. I feel like this where it comes on to a player, right? If I don't agree with the play, I know it's player empowerment. I know I'm not going nowhere. I'm the guy. I'm a champion, 2-time MVP final, all this. I don't agree with this play. I'm not running that when I'm out there. I don't even got to tell you, coach. When I get out there, I'm calling an audible. Shit like that, I hold, when we say these players are IQ high and all that, I done seen Michael Jordan go out of Phil Jackson offense. I seen Kobe go out of that shit and say, call the audible. I done seen a lot of great,
tonight, man. Like, sorry, coach, this ain't working tonight. Man.
Yeah, because you on the floor. Where do we give you the like it's your fault? You're out there. If you know what the coach just called is some bullshit, don't run it just to prove him wrong. That's something that I hated about with Kobe. When Kobe ran everything Phil wanted, knowing we was going to lose, and he did it that way to prove Phil Ass didn't know what he was talking about. I hated that. Damn. Because at the end of the day, we're losing. Over your ass wanting to make a point.
Cool.
Over your pride and your ego with Phil, we lost the series. That's why he was so mad that he had to come on. You know he don't go on no interviews. Then they came on ESPN to argue with Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley said like he didn't shoot the ball. What the hell was wrong with him? Because y'all called me a ball hog and said I was shooting too much, but what I was doing was winning. So since y'all said I ball hog and I shoot too much, I didn't shoot. That was bad basketball.
Damn, Kobe.
So that's what I'm saying. Somewhere it goes on the player on that court. You're on the floor for 48 minutes, seeing what the defense doing, seeing who they're doubling, knowing when the coach played it, run this play, you're not going to be able to do it because you're telling him what's going on. So what are you going to do? You're going to still go out there and get your ass stopped? That's stupid.
So you're saying if Tim Duncan have the mentality of a Kobe, he was be like, "Yo, Pop, I'm going in, bro. I'm going in there to get."
I'm just saying, you don't even gotta look. You don't even need to tell him. When you get on that court, he gonna know you doing it. He gonna be like, "What the fuck?" That's what I've seen it happen multiple times. How many times have you seen players say that play wasn't even supposed to go like that? Just saying, in moments, it could be the whole game going smooth, bro, and then one person out of nowhere for 3 seconds did the wrong thing, and now they're gonna blame the whole damn game on you.
Man, it's ironic how Timberwolves lost that game by 8, and they give up an 8 run before the half.
That series over, bro.
That was the game, bro.
That series over, bro. You cannot whoop it. They gave them a bunch. I think they gave them their best punch, bro. Be honest. I think Denver stuck their chin out. I think Minnesota cocked way back from New York, and came straight back to Denver. And they still were standing. They didn't go to sleep. They didn't get knocked out. They just spit out like a little blood out their mouth. And then they punched them back. And they punched them back, and Minnesota couldn't take it. Minnesota like, oh shit, they fighting back.
Denver showed the heart of a champion.
They woke up. Yeah, they finally woke up, bro. They've been playing B- basketball the whole playoffs. They haven't played an A+ game yet. And now that all these teams been playing their best and they ain't, now they whooping you, there's no way that you guys, not that, man, everybody don't lose confidence, but that does take a little confidence from other players on the team that may not have yours. They looking at it. We didn't beat this team by this much. We was up 2-0. And they came back and tied the series up on our floor. They know, Denver feels like we didn't play our best. We know we can beat y'all on y'all court. Now, y'all have to feel that same way.
The best shot already.
Yeah, Minnesota has to feel the same way. They got to remember, we beat y'all in Denver. We beat y'all already in Denver, so we not scared to go back. They got to have that in their mind. But Denver, they're going to have that in their mind that we ain't even play y'all our best. We know we can beat y'all in Denver. We did some bullshit. That's how they going, and they going to try to put you, that's what real champions do. Y'all done let them tie this series up, they gonna put you out your misery now.
Man, the cat gotta come along. Gotta be consistent.
I never thought he was that guy, bro. Like I always, I said a long time ago, I thought Cat was gonna be gone. I felt like Ant came, took the team from you. You were supposed to be the franchise guy ever since you've been there.
A moment to prove himself but he's making the moment slip, man.
Too many threes. He don't know how to bully. Look, your team is losing. Yeah. You still shooting threes. Take your big ass down there to the bottom and start getting fouls and slow the game down, bro.
Yeah, you can see his post game in polish. He's awkward when he's backing down. Like he
even Anthony Edwards. You need to go to the post game too.
Reliable too much on the jump shot.
If that was Kobe or Jordan, they're going to the post. They don't want to use too much energy. They can see the whole court. They can see the whole floor with their back to the court. And now they got cutters. They got all this. They can see the shooters. If they double me, they post game is immaculate. So it's a fadeaway, either shoulder turn or going to the hole. They get an easy bucket with a foul. An easy bucket with an and one probably.
Yeah, and I think he only missed one basket while he was driving. Only one basket.
Yeah, and see, look, now you driving, but you're exhausted. I'm going to tell you what he's doing on them drives. He's tiring himself out because for you to get your foul, look what you got to do. Look at what you're doing to get a foul.
He was tired in the foot, man. He was tired in the foot. I think last night was the first time I saw him, a little winded. And you
seen him on his knees for the first time in the game. He grabbed his knee. I said he's tired because he's trying to figure out. That's how I know he's still learning. He's trying to figure out how can we come back, and he don't know what to go to. He's trying to figure it out. I could see it off his body language.
Yeah, they made them making him take with them.
What he should have went to in that 6 minutes, y'all losing, go to the post, get fouls, don't exalt yourself because you need to play defense. When you on that post, who's using more defense? The offensive player or the defensive player? The defensive player. You ain't doing nothing but bumping him, waiting for your move, waiting for your space, waiting for what he gives you.
And he's got to think. People underestimating thinking get you fatigued too. Like that defense player got to think when he's on a post. People underestimate that.
Dude's cutting. Yeah, everybody's cutting. His back picks going on. Man, that's what they were supposed to do, and that slows the game down. If Karl Anthony Towns and Ant Edwards take turns on that post, they're stopping the clock constantly and getting easy free throws. Free throw points. You're steady cutting into that lead, but you're stopping that clock every time y'all get the ball.
Yeah, got to go in the post. They ain't got something. He got Jamal Murray on here.
The thing T. Price said it earlier, bro. The thing I don't like about this league is everyone want to catch up with threes. When I didn't see dudes catch up with nothing but twos. Back in the days, dudes wasn't shooting threes like that, and we didn't see 20-point leads get cut in back then. 15 leads get cut in with all twos.
Yeah, and a playbook. Running your playbook.
Yeah, and sometimes look, and if you got a three and it's wide open, you pop it. But you just don't rely on the 3-pointer to get you back in the game.
That tree. Yeah, and Edwards come out firing last night. That's on Cat. Cat got to follow lead there. I don't know why people giving Gobert a hard time for offense. Gobert is not you don't expect 10 points from Gobert every night. But
some of these dudes do,
but
bro.
I mean, man, we expect he can't do a joker, bro. But
some of these dudes
looking really
do.
sad out there, the defensive player of the year. Like, man.
You gotta look at it like this. This is what I'm looking at. I'm not worried about you scoring shit, Rudy. You just do your best making sure that dude don't score. I don't give a shit about you scoring. You just make sure he don't. That was that was Mutombo's job. With AI them, look, we ain't worried about you, Mutombo, scoring. We just want you to do your job on Shaq, whatever you can.
Grab that rebound.
Yeah, and that's it. Block a couple shots if you can, make them tough. That's it. That's all you can ask. As long as Rudy got four blocks, something like that, and about 15 rebounds and shit like that, you should be cool.
And they need to stop that lob. Like Man, they double teaming Joker on the post.
Hey,
And
look,
Joker
I just was telling T Price that shit is all day, bro. If you double Joker, here come Aaron Gordon cutting to the basket, alley-oop or a tip jam, or I'm gonna pass it to you for an easy little bucket. That's all day, bro. And nobody in the league's been able to stop that. They talk about Jamal Murray and Joker little combination this week.
That play is crazy. That play is
that play is insane. Hey, it reminds me of the Golden State play, bro, with Draymond, right? Now, you know Draymond ain't an offensive threat, but they do this little screen thing with Steph where he runs around and he never gives the ball to Steph. He fakes it. He just drives to the hole and the little Iminga, whatever, they come running and he just lobs it up. Yeah, and they'll just dunk it. I said, why nobody ever figure out? Or Iguodala or something. I said, why nobody figure out that Draymond Green don't want to score the ball? Shit, he ain't even trying to shoot it. He just know you're going to come to him and he just going to flick the shit over the rim.
But in the moment, it's crazy. In the moment, your instinct is to just go to the dude with the ball.
Yeah, right? Go to the dude with the ball. But you got to know who the dude with the ball is. This nigga Draymond Green, he will blow a wide open layup because he does not expect to be open. Shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you moves like that. Joker did it, right? Remember when he had Cat them, they tried to double him, and he pump faked the ball to the 3-point man, and they both went over there. He was so surprised that them niggas went for that shit. He couldn't even finish the play.
What about Aaron Gordon? The same thing to Aaron Gordon. He had a wide open.
That's what I'm saying. When you wide open like that, sometimes you be so shocked. I done did it myself. I'll be like, damn, like goddamn fell to my knees. Like I was so wide open, bro. I was shocked.
Especially in a game like that. Like you expecting
some defense right there, and you fucking shoot the ball like it's some defense, and it's not.
You end up a Shaq in the fool, bro.
I looked at Joker. I said, that nigga Joker didn't even believe he did that shit. He couldn't believe what just happened. He didn't know how to react. He turned around and was like, damn, both of you niggas went for that shit? But that's championship basketball, bro. They not panicking. Another team, they would have got out of there. They would have panicked. Oh, we down 2-0. They beat us on their own floor.
Their own floor, bro. Not even a beat down, too.
Beat you down, put their foot on you. Boom.
After 2 games, like I was saying. I thought it would have been crazy.
Yeah, man.
Minnesota still can win, but giving up on Denver saying they have no chance after 2 games.
But I could understand why people say they look shook, man. I
don't know why people do that with a championship team. I can understand it with other teams, but when you win a championship, bro, I can't. I was just raised like that through my uncles, my pops. They say you never count a champion out, bro. Like you just never do that.
And don't forget, this is the same team who came back from down 3-1.
Come on, with the Lakers, down by 20, bro.
They faced adversity in the past.
You remember in the bubble, they came back from 3-1, 3-1 series, back-to-back series, 3-1 down.
When you learn how to win, it's hard for you to lose. Like, once you figure out how to win in the NBA, like if you look at how dynasties were made, once Golden State figured it out, they was beating everybody. They figured out the sauce, like of the NBA, how to win. And that's what Denver did. But you got to go through losing. And that's what Minnesota going to do, too. They going to go through their growing pains. They got to lose to these teams to learn how to beat them. Jordan got his ass kicked by Boston. He got his ass kicked by Detroit. He got his ass kicked by everybody until he learned how to beat them. And once he figured it out, now somebody had to figure out how to beat him.
Exactly. Now it was his turn to be the person to be figured out.
Yeah, that's all it is. See, Golden State was chasing. Then they became the hunted. They no longer was hunting niggas down. And then, look, they got took down. Somebody figured it out. And then they kept going. Now, Denver is the team. They got the sauce. They know the secret code. Everybody else trying to figure it out.
Yeah, man. But repeating is hard, bro. Like it is.
Hey, it's the most hardest thing since Kobe now. But I'm gonna tell you why repeating is hard. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be easy for Joker. Then I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be easy for Joker though. And this is why, because he didn't change his championship team. See, that's what was the secret back then. You didn't win a championship and then give away 5 of your championship players. You keep that chemistry. You keep that chemistry going until somebody beats you. I never
And
used
they
to
got
see
some young
teams.
guys
I
coming
never
up too,
seen teams
man.
break up championship teams until they got beat. When they beat that championship team, then they'll start trading or getting a piece or something.
Yeah. Or if a player, or if they just don't got the money
Or they
to
get old or something. Yeah, they can't
rise
do it no
themselves.
more. Something like that. But I've never seen teams win a damn championship and trade the damn championship players on the damn team. Like that's how you repeat. That's how you keep yourself a championship team. You keep the championship
Man, what do you mean
players.
you never see that trade? You don't see that before. What do you mean? You see that happen?
Man, look, so tell me, how many players returned when Magic then was winning championships? How many they traded off?
Hmm.
Tell
I'm
me how
talking
many.
about in
You
the,
probably only
in
seen
the
the Lakers.
recent
The
Lakers
Lakers
era.
when they had
They,
when Shaq. When Michael Jordan them had the Chicago Bulls. Phil probably only changed like one time in the middle of them runs. Like in both of those three-peats, he probably only got rid of one player or brought in a new player in one time.
yeah, and we talk about like a player who like they played a part like 25 plus minutes. Like
Yeah, like yeah, it may be somebody like on the 14th man, something like that got traded off, but you're not going to trade your core or your tops.
yeah, it's only Horace Grant, and it's only because he like I said, the money. Yeah,
And look, they got rid of Horace Grant and got fucking Dennis Rodman.
Mm. Who at that time, nope, everybody gave up on.
Everybody gave up on him. He was no longer an offensive threat. I give Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman to me is the great. And I know
say that again, Trevor, because a lot of people don't know that.
To me, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, he was a scorer, but Dennis Rodman was averaging like 20-something points, 24 points in this league, man. Him and David Robinson. Man, him and David Robinson was a mug for a minute. But to me, Dennis Rodman, I give Dennis Rodman the greatest rebounder ever. 6'9", bro. 6'9" in the land of giants.
Yeah, that's crazy.
6'9", and you are the what he got? What he got? He got three defensive awards, and I think he got what, 3 rebound champion awards or something like that.
You know what? That's crazy. The Bulls been running a small lineup, bro. They've been running that lineup with Dennis Rodman in the center.
Man, and that nigga used to shoot a 3 every once in a while and make it, and then just hunch his shoulders like, oh, it went in. I used to be like, this nigga Dennis Rodman crazy.
Yeah, in the finals against Jazz, when something that happened the game before, and there was controversy around him, and he went somewhere, he went somewhere, and
he went to Vegas when Michael Jordan had to get him.
Yeah, man, put like 20 rebounds in next game, and that's when he hit that 3-point, like raises that man.
Yeah, raise his shoulders up like, oh shit.
When you go to the free throw,
I'm gonna tell you, they got an iconic picture of Dennis Rodman. You remember this? He dove out like Superman for a ball that was going out of bounds. Look, I mean, but he didn't even save the shit. The shit went out of bounds.
No, but it looks so. The cameraman,
the cameraman caught the bomber's angle though. I said, but the way that picture looked, you would think he saved it.
That's crazy.
The way they fool you with that picture, you would think Dennis Rodman saved the shit out of that ball.
Yeah, I didn't remember if he saved that ball, but that's crazy. He didn't save that.
Hey, he didn't save it. If you look at that play, he dove out for it and hit the ground so goddamn hard. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have liked Dennis Rodman sticking me. Don't come over here with that foolishness. Don't try to pick my nose. Don't dick your finger in my ear, man. It's gonna be a problem, bro. It's gonna be a problem on this court, man. Don't do that weird stuff to me, Dennis. And I know when Karl Malone seen him wear that dress, he couldn't let that man be behind him no more.
Yeah, Karl Malone. He was. Yeah,
he messed Karl Malone. Yeah, he messed that man mind up. Because Dennis Rodman, see, people didn't know. I knew what Dennis was doing. He knew that mess with men's head when he put that dress on and shit. So you know when he used to stick you, Dennis didn't give you the forearm. Dennis out there with no drawers on, no jock strap. Everybody knows Dennis.
Comfortable, bro.
He out there putting his deli on your back. He out there putting his deli on your back. You feeling this man's deli on your back. You can't play basketball.
Yeah, you can't
Nigga
catch
Dennis,
the ball coming in the post
man, this
when you
nigga Dennis Rodman got you very uncomfortable. Look, Karl Malone don't even want to post up. He's shooting 15 footers all game. This nigga Dennis Rodman, and I'm gonna tell you, that's what I knew we was gonna beat Boston when we got Ron Artest, right? I'm gonna tell you that play when he took Paul Pierce down, and I seen Paul Pierce headband all over his eyes and shit. I'm like, yeah, Paul Pierce ain't gonna be doing none of that scoring shit this series. Ron Artest ain't letting it go down. He took this man all the way down to the ground off a free throw rebound. I used to hate defensive players like that, and that was mostly like dudes who played football. I'm not gonna lie, them niggas that used to play football and start trying to play basketball, those niggas was aggressive on defense. They need to have a draft for coaches now. The coaches getting traded and fired so much, it need to be a draft for coaches.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have all that, no sir.
Hey, T-Price, they need to start that draft from college. Which one of these coaches coming up from college going to the NBA right now? We got the number one draft pick coming from UConn.
Run a scouting report and coaching.
Could you imagine if his coaches getting drafted with the players? Both of you guys are going to Charlotte Hornets.
Man, ain't nobody in college coming. It was like that dude was trying to argue with me that I think the year before last that Bill Self was going to the NBA. I was like, dude, Bill Self ain't going nowhere to no NBA, man.
Them dudes want their history.
Basketball than you do in the NBA.
They got more job security in college. They like, hell no, I ain't gonna get fired if we don't make it in the Final Four.
And the players respect them. So,
yeah, but see, that's a thing too, though. Like, I really believe that they need to stop the one and done. I don't like the one and done. I think it need to be two. Throw it up to two, because now you're giving me a player that has I have a history on him. I see 2 years of what he did in college, not just one amazing season, and nobody scouting you. You only can scout a player after like that year, and know what he really can do. Like, I don't like that. Oh, he shot 40% this year. He's going straight to the league. Nah, I need to see if he can shoot 40% 2 years in a row before he come here and we sign this nigga to a multi-year deal.
Yeah, with league defense.
Yeah, because basically you got players growing in the league. That's why we have so much poor-ass rookies now, because they're still learning basketball. Just because you have one bomb-ass, we're not going to have too many, like LeBron, KGs, and Kobe's, and all those players, Dawkins, coming up out of high school balling out like that. You're not going to have it like that. Those guys are really once-in-a-lifetime dudes that's able to do that. Majority of everybody is taking their ass to college, man. And the reason why we had, I feel like all the players that was good and Hall of Famers is because they went and at least did 3 to 4 years of college. When you look at that the first 50 greatest players, all them niggas got about 3 to 4 years in college.
Speaking of college,
all that take time to grow in the league. Sorry,
speaking of college, though, I seen that little mock 5 draft, and they got 2 freshmen in the top 5 that went to Kentucky, compared to players that played 3 or 4 years. That's crazy. But I seen the stock of that happen when Paul Pierce. I never forget when Paul Pierce, if he would have went in the league that year instead of coming back for another season, he would have been guaranteed lottery pick. And then by him staying, they dropped him down a bit. You know what I mean? So I seen the transformation of how they view players in college. Even
Brunson, bro. Even Brunson. That nigga went in 2 years. He didn't want a championship in college. Pick. And then they go to the second round, 33rd pick. What the hell?
That's just my thing, though. It's
the longer you stay in college, they feel you must suck.
They looking at it wrong, but if you look at it, why you think old boy from Miami had great success? They freshman, not they fresh, they rookie that they had. Okay, he stayed 4 years.
Yeah.
Jamie Jaquez, Jaquez, yeah, he stayed 4 years. He played for Nick Cronin. The way they teach you how to play defense. So him going to play in Miami that was a perfect fit. Because only for you to get on the court for Nick Crone at UCLA, you got to know how to play defense, bro. And coaches need to get back into like the coaches that I noticed in college basketball that get the defensive minded players. You need to get a couple offensive players that could fit that DNA. Then you could really have a really inside out, and then it won't take you so long having long scoring droughts because UCLA had a lot of those this year, a lot of scoring droughts. They only had like one player that can. You need more than one player to, especially in the college game. Kagars is a major key though. They do got a big man, but he's still learning on the go, developing and everything like that though. But it's just a shame at how they view college players though. It just
Right,
is
right.
because look at Oscar Ashitwe. He was the National Player of the Year and didn't even get drafted, signed as a free agent, and he still ain't getting no burn. And I could see him fitting in with the Indiana Pacers because you need somebody that can get you extra rebounds and everything. I don't know his situation. I don't know he's in the G League or on a two-way contract and all that other stuff, but I know he has to earn it, so to speak. But you never know. That's why it comes out to these coaches though too, because look at these coaches now. They really don't use their bench like the old school coaches did. Yeah, like they don't. They strict to a certain diet, of certain players ate, and then all of a sudden one of the key players get hurt. Then the hand is behind your hand. Now you gotta
Yeah.
really let these players play. You get mad and get upset. You got to get these young.
Now you
these
gotta play these players, right? Yeah. And then
That's
and the messed up thing is they get props. They get like, oh, look at how he's developing this young kid. Yeah, but you ain't saying he is because the vet we had playing who wasn't really helping got injured, so that's why the young player is playing. But it's crazy. I don't know what what team value in a player. I don't know if I think there's a discrepancy between the owners and the coaches for what they really want in when they come to these college players, because some of these one and done, like they're coming and then they cannot work for this in the system that the coach have, and then they're not heard about after. Like example, like Wiseman for the Warrior, like he didn't work for the system, but Steve Kerr never really wanted him. That wasn't Steve Kerr's choice. If Steve Kerr had the choice, he never wanted Wiseman. So, but the owner wanted him, and I think there is like a discrepancy. And for that, this kid, like you don't hear about this kid anymore. This kid suffer for that. So I don't know what these owners look forward to in a young player. Like Trey said, I would, if I'm an owner, I would like, if I'm drafting this lottery pick, I would hope that he would, is a franchise player, for example. I would like to know his personalities, his trait, what he like, what he don't like what is his relationship with his mom, with his family, because I'm expect he's going to represent my company and in an extension represent me. So I need to know how he does an interview and stuff. And like 1 year of college, I don't think that's enough to really make it. But then again, I'm not an owner, so I don't know what is the criteria and how he judges it. Is it like, oh, he'll pop, you sell some tickets, or they just chasing that
criteria is this. The criteria is based on potential. That's what it basically looking like. That's like these players that stay 1 year and everything like that, and then they make the jump to the league. You haven't noticed of lately, you ain't seen nobody really became that dude. You see what I'm saying? Because it's levels to this, but also the league is getting younger. And I've been saying this for a long time. That the league has been getting young. Even when KD and Steph and LeBron was winning the championships, I was telling them then, I was like, hey man, it's about to get younger. Y'all ain't gonna continue to hold on to these players and everything like that. They gotta start promoting these young ones.
Yeah.
They called out the young ones that was coming. I said John Morant's gonna be coming. I said Zion gonna be coming. You know what I'm saying?
But see, but some organization have to get patient with these like potential. Like some kid won't pan out fast as some. So some organization gotta have patience, man. They're treating it like quarterbacks in the NFL. You think it's getting to that with these young players who
It's been like that in the NBA because it's a players' league. Because I never forget we was talking about it on Ticket Channel on that streaming when about the player empowerment. I said this could either go two ways. It could benefit or it could backfire. And to me, it backfired because they praised. And you know what? I found it also very interesting. It just hit my mind to talk about it. Y'all sitting there ripping KD of being a coach killer and everything like that, but then at the same time, y'all don't do the same thing for LeBron. Y'all say, "Oh, he don't have nothing to do with the coaches and everything." Like, look, this autobiography that y'all been writing about this dude, ever since the dude has came into entertainment, and ever since he came in the league, you know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, it's unraveling. You ain't fooling me with that dumb stuff that y'all be saying, bro.
He's on his seventh coach.
The only person that I seen that you can win a championship and he don't want to run with the same dudes back, and then they want to blame Pelinka for everything. He co-signs on everything, right? I mean, that's what everybody always tells me. Like the best player signs off on it, right? Y'all give everybody else that smoke, but when it comes to him, it's
the biggest of all, right? That's crazy.
It's the crickets. Like I always say, they hold everybody else other than him to a higher standard. When it comes to him, he is salty.
The man, he'll make you sick.
He's his skin just short. He's showing his real. It's like people starting to. It took everybody else 21 years to finally see, like, damn, this nigga full of shit. But we've been seeing it, man. Like, you can't, in a room full of real niggas, man, a sucker can only try to hide and fit in for so long, bro. Eventually, somebody gonna figure out you over here acting like you with it. This dude it's about the lies, bro. It's about not being genuine, bro. One thing that people want is who you really are. If you don't like this dude or you want them fired, just let everybody, I did that. People can accept you. Like, oh, damn, that's just how he is. So LeBron always hidden it. Like just this lie, like he said, that's going to end up making everybody roast him eventually. Shit, am I going to take it the Jimmy way or the Kobe? Nigga, you want the Kobe way. Everything about you is, I want Kobe and the Mike way. I want to be celebrated. So for you to sit up here and lie to the world when we all see everything you do, nigga, winning championships, in there doing the stupid with the crown on your head, dancing with your teammates, that's all attention, right? When you Taco Tuesday, that's attention, right? You even tried to own the word Taco Tuesday. You tried to copyright Taco Tuesday, something that's been going on way before you.
No. What?
Man, I'm out here, bro. This nigga LeBron James, that's why he don't do it no more. Because he couldn't copyright it. That's the trademark it, I mean. He couldn't trademark it. He thought that he made Taco Tuesday something. Because you remember him and his wife and his family was eating somewhere like on stage and there was people out there and he was like, y'all ready? Taco Tuesday. He thought that he had something. And that nigga tried to trademark that. And once they said no, you can't trade Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is like a thing with expanded. Like people been out here talking about Taco Tuesday out here, man. You can go to bars out here and they like, it's Taco Tuesday and go eat and drink and all that. How the hell you gonna trademark something that's already been made?
See, I see so many
That's some Columbus.
I seen so many commercials of this dude. He's out the playoffs. I seen so many commercials of him and he out the playoffs. That's right there should be going to the young players and the future upcoming players. But this man always want to have the spotlight. But enjoy it right now because it's fast and crumbling. It's crumbling.
You said this, bro. I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro. You said it when he first came. You said, I do not want this nigga coming to the team. But you did say this. You said, you know what? Y'all praise this man so much. You said, I done seen it multiple times. When this man is getting ready to leave the game and retire, you're going to see the chinks in his armor.
Uh-oh. I
Yeah,
don't
my
think
bad.
he ain't ready
Check it,
for
bro.
it
And
yet.
look, ever since then, it's been chinking.
I just in
Look,
the air.
look, players. Look, what is the most thing that we all know? People want to act stupid, but you know when someone is the big dog in your genre, when they're the big dog. I remember hearing an argument with not to change the subject, but just saying to prove my point. I remember hearing an argument with Cameron and 50 Cent over the radio, and 50 was like, he was so big that he allowed somebody music to go out at a whole nother record label that was under like his where he was at. They was like the baby brand. And Cameron got on there and said, 50, you can stop my music over here? He was like, Cam, like, I ain't trying to argue with you, but he's like, do you want me to, nigga? So it lets you know all these players, the Jennings and these players that's coming up talking about, oh man, when y'all teamed up, I thought that was some sucker stuff or that was soft. They couldn't say it when they were playing for the NBA because they could mess with their careers. They can mess with where they go. It can mess with who signs them because LeBron can be like, hey, that nigga in there badmouthing me. Or the NBA could mess with you because he's a cash cow and he'll shut you down. If you say anything about him that can hurt him from making us make money, we gonna shut your little ass down. So now that he's on his way out of the league,
y'all busted mayonnaise on the napkins on. She was one.
Now that he's on his way out the league has to jump on someone else's back. They have to get another cash cow. So they are allowing people to talk and say little things now about LeBron. And the players that's talking about him no longer have to depend on a check from the NBA, so they can talk how they want.
Yeah, and they're on their own independent platform.
Yeah, they got their own podcast, so they don't have to be quiet. They're not on ESPN. They're not partnered with the league.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, they've been waiting to say some things too, boy.
They've been waiting to say, look, and I'm gonna tell you, people don't get it, right? I'm gonna tell you. D-Wade, him and LeBron, just like people realize that like Future and Drake, like, damn, them niggas ain't cool. Before the diss songs came out, Joe Budden's was like, y'all know them niggas don't kick it no more. They ain't singing that song, Wait For Me. Like, that's a big song. They don't sing that together. Just like ain't nobody knows that D-Wade and LeBron James don't be with each other no more at all. D-Wade feels some type of way. If you notice, when LeBron James did not show up to his Hall of Fame, that's when we got the real reason why they teamed up. He told Paul Gasol right there. You know, we teamed up right after we seen Kobe grab that basketball. Yep, I'm telling the truth. Yep, it was all Kobe. Kobe was the one, nigga. He was the man. Now he said that, look, and when did he say this? When he retired. He's not getting a paycheck from the NBA.
So okay, so you're saying the players they inclined to run a certain narrative once they're in the NBA.
I'm saying if you want to have a career and you know you're not Steph Curry, if you're not Steph Curry level, you can't say shit about LeBron.
Follow the protocol.
You know? Like Steph Curry can get out there and say, well, I don't think LeBron that's good. See, they're going to use that and make them niggas be rivals. But if a lower level basketball player that's like a core or just an all-star a couple times come out and say it, they're going to try to mess with your money, mess with your contracts. They can do that with you.
Yeah. Like if they ask you
Hey, Kaka, all you got to do, just watch the autobiography. You want to watch it 21 years ago when he first came in the league? You get us to watch it. Look, I'm serious, bro. Look at the narratives and stuff that they were saying, man.
You're killing me with this autobiography, man.
This man do not need another movie. Hey, I seen your movie, sir. I seen there was a ritual that you did in your movie, too, but I ain't going to talk about that. You know,
I give it that, bro. I ain't never seen it in my life.
LeBron James movie.
I was forced. I didn't have a choice.
LeBron James movie will not be something that you would want to watch. I'm gonna be honest, because a movie has to be entertaining. LeBron James' whole career is boring. A better movie is Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant because there's drama in there. We know something that happened in the middle of those guys' careers. Michael Jordan lost his dad with Kobe Bryant. Like, that would be a real drama fest movie. movie, something that people want to know the inside on those things. You think we want to know a movie about the damn decision?
Man, that fluke
That'll be
game,
the biggest. That'll be the biggest part. That'll be the biggest part in this
We
whole
already
movie.
seen it already on live
And look,
TV.
that'll be the biggest part of his movie. If
the
he was to have
decision.
a movie, the biggest part would be the decision. I
On,
don't want to see a
on the
movie.
video.
I don't want
No,
to see
no,
a
no, no, no,
movie
no.
of a
I got
loser.
one. I got one. I got one. I got one. I got one. He needed to star in the movie when he came on there and he had a cast on and he said he been
Man,
playing with a broken arm after he threw an alley oop to himself off the backboard, off the glass, and then flexed in front of the crowd, in front of the Cleveland fans. You know what I'm saying? I got another one. Oh, I got
oh,
another one though too. Oh, when they came back from the 3-1 lead and it made him the GOAT. They needed that. That's what they need to make a movie of.
Did he already put it in the dumbass? He fucked up House Party. Excuse me. He messed up the movie House Party and slid in I'm the GOAT in that movie. Like, I never seen somebody that has to say it theirself. People who knew what they did and knew what they are, they don't say it. They look. That's why it's called his story, because the person who's telling the story is not his. It's the other guy's story. I'm telling you his story. LeBron keeps telling his own story.
This is my
while he living in the
story.
moment. Uh-oh.
This is my
You know,
song.
look, LeBron that came out with his
Praise
own
my
podcast, bro, because he feels like the media has let him down.
Stop in the summer, man.
LeBron said, "Y'all niggas have not convinced the masses that I'm the GOAT. So I gotta come. If you want something done, you gotta do it your damn self."
Mm. Hey, I've been seeing a lot of more Anthony Edwards commercials. It's about darn time, but you still got to show Jay Reed from Acro. I want to see no Taco Tuesday and he eating that Taco Bell. I
Mm.
want to see Taco Tuesday with him and his family and showing,
And look, and you know what went away?
I'm
And
not being funny.
You know what went away real fast, and then nobody say nothing because he started losing and shit. You know what went away real fast, and now the record. This how you know that record don't mean shit. LeBron against Father Time. Those commercials gone up. They gone. Nobody said nothing about them Father Time commercials.
Hey, I got another one. I got another one. I find it very interesting though too. We ain't talked about this too. That Rick Buchner, out of anybody spilling beans, coffee, tea, yada 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 yada, got an email talking about vote for you for MVP or All Star, whatever the case, whatever that email was. That let me know, that confirms everything that we've been saying, that you bought and paid for.
It's a damn shame, man. I ain't never seen. Hey, not us. But you know, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making the world think he don't exist. LeBron pulled it for 21 years.
You should have been a politician, man. You should have been a politician or a mayor or a governor or something like that.
Got everybody thinking that I Promise School was off his dollar. They paying tax dollars to keep that goddamn school open. Everybody in Cleveland is working to keep that school afloat.
Shots fired.
And I don't like, and I'm gonna tell you why I did that. I don't like that they patted him on the back so openly about it when Jalen Rose did that.
Oh, they didn't even promote what Mike did yesterday. Mike opened up a hospital in his hometown. You didn't hear about that, Michael Jeffrey Jordan? Yeah. They didn't bring that up on the media. Anything. Michael Jeffrey Jordan opened up a hospital or something like that. I seen it on
I'm gonna tell a nigga right now. And then I'm already done with the Lakers T Price. I'm already done with the Lakers T Price, but I promise you this, bro. I'm serious, bro. I'm not going to lie. I don't care if they save it for the last pick. If they draft LeBron James' son, I am done with the Lakers.
might
If
be
they
on to
do
something
that,
for real.
if they do that, bro, I just can't. That as long as he's there, I'm not cheering for them. I'm not wearing no Laker colors. I'm not even watching their games. And if I do watch their games, I'm cheering for them to get their ass whooped. He has turned the Lakers into a TMZ report. We are a TMZ report every day. You talking about laughing stocks. We ain't laughing stocks because we're losing. We laughing stocks because we got a so-called GOAT and another top 5 player, and we can't go nowhere. That's why we're laughing stocks.
It's great. I told him that was gonna happen. That I told you how this type of thing was gonna look. I was wrong
I
this year.
always
They
heard,
didn't trade
I
nobody.
always heard cheaters.
Hold on. I got another thing. Spencer Dinwiddie. You really gonna sit there and gonna say at your mouth. This is how I know that y'all dudes is bought and paid for. He's more
Don't you say
global
this.
than Michael Jordan. He is
Don't
not
say
more
that.
global.
Don't
That's what
say
he
that.
said,
Don't say
bro.
that, T.
That's
Price.
what
He didn't say
said.
that. T. Price, he
Yeah,
didn't
he
say
did.
that.
Yes, he did.
Patrick
I ain't
Dinwiddie.
lying.
Patrick Dinwiddie from LA, Kobe Bryant fan. He said that.
I'm talking about Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
The one that
Spencer.
looked like
Spencer.
Spencer.
The
Yeah,
dude
he
who was
said
shedding
that, bro.
tears. The dude who was shedding tears talking about he loved Kobe Bryant. He from LA. This nigga said that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
He said
God,
that,
bro.
bro.
Hey, you know what? T Price. Just like, look, you don't get a name, Country Mamba, because LeBron James is your favorite player. So I know you ain't lying, bro. When a nigga come to the league and for Austin Reeves to stay with the Lakers, he had to say LeBron is the GOAT. That nigga LeBron, I told niggas T Price. Remember, they said they think I was going a little bit too far, right? Ticket told me this. Love you, Ticket. He told me this when Austin Reeves did a move to Patrick Beverly after Patrick Beverly had made a bucket on LeBron and put him down like he's too small. Austin Reeves came right behind, scored on Patrick Beverly, and said, "You too small." And LeBron James said, Austin Reeves got my back. But this is where I said he took a shot to Kobe, and I knew he didn't like that Austin Reeves chose Kobe. He said, Austin Reeves got my back, even though he's a Kobe guy. That's a shot. That's not respect. If you say, if I say this girl, this is my home girl, even though she liked T Price better, I'm saying she shouldn't like him better, really. That's what I'm saying. I'm showing my jealousy of their connection. So when LeBron James said Austin Reeves have my back, but everybody know when somebody say but, they're about to disrespect somebody.
And I find it also very interesting too that everything now. Cause you remember that stream when I put up that was out my door was the Sports Illustrated. And it was LeBron and his 2 sons, and I was like, "Yep, this was in the making of something." Hey, you have it because I find it very interesting that the NBA is actually going. Wait a minute, they always did the first and second round. As far as I know, I think they're going to the 3rd round or something like that. Whatever the case might be, whatever. But anyway, if Bronny gets drafted, we already know it's because of that. I've been saying this.
I want to see if he's gonna get that Lonzo Ball treatment.
No, the reason why I can talk about him because I seen Bronny ever since he was at Sierra Kent. I live in the West Coast.
You think he's gonna get that Lonzo Ball treatment? You think he's gonna get that Lonzo Ball treatment? I feel like Lonzo Ball daddy put a target on his back, right? Lonzo Ball daddy kind of did what LeBron James did. If you look at it, he did just what LeBron James did. LeBron James, Lonzo Ball daddy said, my son is better than Steph and Clay them and all this shit before he got in the league. Patrick Beverly, first person to introduce. Yeah, Patrick Beverly, first person to introduce him. At a basketball standpoint, do you think he's going to get that treatment?
No, he ain't going to get that treatment because everybody already comparing him to, listen, this is another thing I understand that y'all young people do. Y'all ain't even never seen these people play. I understand you got y'all favorite players in whatever y'all little ranking is. I don't get into that. I don't care. But when y'all sit there and really disrespect players who really did it, that what kills me about y'all. that gave everything to it. They take no days off, sacrifice family and everything. You feel what I'm saying? Just to be great, and y'all kill them. And compared to players that don't even practice, don't even look like. I've been saying this forever since he joined the Lakers. I don't believe whoever coached them. I don't believe they practice. Not a lot, not often. If they have a shoot around, I think it's just for the cameras. All right, man, we did what we're supposed to do. Let's go. That's what I truly believe because you can just see the way that they play that they don't practice.
Either that nigga Bronny is, and I'm just saying two ways here, and this just off thought, just saying, either Bronny is garbage or he's lazy, because being privileged does not mean you have to be lazy. You have Kobe Bryant. Yes, his father was not LeBron. You have Steph Curry. Yes, his father was not LeBron, but those niggas made some money in the NBA to where they can afford for their kids to be in a better situation and not in the ghetto and all that, living bad and struggling. So how did they find a hunger? How did these privileged two kids find a hunger to be better instead of feeling like, yeah, I ain't got to? That's what I'm saying. It's either he's trash or he's lazy. And I'm going on lazy. By your dad being this, I don't know what LeBron's telling you, but I know Kobe dad, I can imagine Kobe and Steph dad, I don't give a fuck who I am. You better work hard. Wake up early in the morning. Do this. I don't think LeBron was putting that much into his son training, preparing. I think everything has just been planned. Like, yeah, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Because he feels like I have enough pull to get you past any stoppage instead of making you prove yourself. Steph got eyes on him without his father speaking on him. Kobe got eyes on him without his father speaking on him. They were trying to interview them dudes' daddy. Like, man, your son, yeah, man, that's it. They wasn't out there like, yeah, my son right now can beat Michael Jordan. Yeah, my son right now going there to tear Kobe up. They wasn't doing that. Like, yeah, they wasn't setting their kids up, bro. Them niggas was hungry, and I don't see that hunger in Bronny, I mean. And that's the difference. It don't matter if you want to play basketball or not. If you want to do something, you're going to make yourself better in it. You're not going to just settle. And I don't see him at home or when he's off. I don't see this nigga just out there with a trainer. Just, I don't think he's doing that.
Well, I'm just going to say this with what I was trying to say, but I've been watching his whole career. Even when he was at Sierra Academy, it was always somebody else that was better. He always played with a suit team. He wasn't making noise like Lonzo and what's Lonzo and all the Ball brothers. They made more noise than Bryce than Bronny had in
Zion, Ja Morant.
I'm talking about that's out here in they state, California. I'm talking about strictly California.
Oh, okay. You know okay.
Yeah, they
even Baron Davis. Even Baron Davis did.
Yo, Baron Davis made BD made more noise.
Baron Davis made noise out here. Gilbert Arenas, Jordan Farmar made noise out here.
One of my brother's teammates in junior college, Gordon Scott. He was that dude out there.
James Harden, Russell Westbrook made noise out here.
He was in the same class as Paul Pierce, coming out of California.
I wish that boy wasn't locked up, man. I wish that young man didn't get caught with that gun, man. That was who I like. Boy, he was gonna be a problem.
He's in college. He's at Central Florida. He playing next year, Michael Williams.
Yeah, man. I hope Memphis be able to get him up out of this.
He's at Central Florida. He with Daryl Dawkins, man. So he got.
I be feeling like certain dudes, bro. It seems like every time in like. Certain dudes be getting moved out the way for other dudes sometimes.
Yeah. Hey,
like, I'm not gonna lie. Some people to this day feel like Bias got moved out the way for Jordan. I'm just saying it's out there. I'm saying what's out there. I didn't come up with that.
I know. The thing is,
I'm just talking
the
about
people
for
that
the people in the comments. So they were like, "Oh man, here you go." I'm telling y'all that some people feel like he got moved out of the way because that would have been some problems if he went to Boston. That would have put more years on Larry Bird, like Magic did for Kareem. Man, it would have been hard. It would have been hard for that Chicago dynasty to just form without
even the Lakers,
bias
even the Lakers,
forming his own.
the Lakers would have clashed with them too, and then that would have been crazy.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I feel like some players sometimes get when weird stuff happens to them, like dying or going to jail, getting caught up, and they can't go. It's like, who did they move you out of? Who was they scared that thought that he couldn't just over ascend you, and they just moved you out the way?
Mm.
Because I feel like Kobe got moved out the way.
A lot of
I
people
feel
feel
like
that
I
way.
told you earlier. I feel like that was sent to him. Like I know we was joking and laughing, but like Kobe,
Oh yeah,
that was
that's
sent
real
to, that wasn't
talk.
like not like that. And I'm not trying to put nothing else on him, but you know, like I'm saying, for him to say yes to that mean that wasn't your first time. That's the one you got caught for. Kobe been doing that, so that one was sent on you to snitch you out.
Hmm.
She was sent to put you out there. So because they wanted to move to LeBron. I don't know what it was. Maybe Kobe was asking for a certain amount of money. I don't know. And they didn't want to do it. Or maybe he was fit to move away from a certain giant shoe company or some deal. I don't know. He made some enemies because all that came to fruition after his passing. He was about to leave Nike. But look, what happens? His wife, Vanessa, she just re-signs with him. And like, she got to have money coming in.
Mhm.
And I feel like she knows something because she didn't take the chance on saying no. She did the signing because she's in she probably feels some danger. Like, I'm not gonna say no to Nike. Nike been around for a long time. They're very big. You think Kobe, a legend like Kobe, it's not easy to just see Kobe leave and go make some millions on his own.
And he knew, but the thing I respected about him, and even all the great ones that did um, they sent off, you know what I'm
It
saying,
was enjoyable.
all the great players, you know what I'm saying, that was able to. I'm just mad that Carmelo didn't never get a chance to get his,
That's foul, bro. That's so foul.
and I was even no matter what he done in his personal life. Dwight Howard is another one.
Yeah,
He should be
yeah.
able to. He should. Boogie Cousins is another one that I think come to mind. You know what I mean? I just that the NBA just is and this is and I find it also very interesting too. Yeah, Jamal Murray just got fined and everything like that. They suspended Patrick Beverly for what he did with a lady or whatever he did, toss some basketball, whatever happened, whatever thing that happened. He suspended the 4 game. I find it very interesting. Joe Dumars, I know you come down on it, and you from the old school. I just gotta ask you one simple question. I seen LeBron James beliterate referees. I mean, cried like a 2-year-old tantrum, and he don't never get teed up.
Hey,
Never get
I understand. I understand. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm gonna tell you something that I look at differently than everybody, right? Because I wouldn't do it because I know how it would look, right? I remember when LeBron was playing Denver, right? I remember he was on the sideline. They didn't really show it, but he like stutter stepped at a white lady who was. I know she's
Mm-hmm.
talking some shit. I know she's talking shit, but this is what I think people need to understand. When you sign up to be famous, like on any level of entertainment, you're gonna have a number of people that like you, that cheers for you, and you're gonna have a number of people that cheer to hate you, bro. Like I think basketball players should be rhinoceros skin to what fans say, as long as they ain't talking about like some real like you it's like really going at your family and shit like that. You don't. I don't hear nothing you saying. Like we got to think about what Bill Russell heard, what Will Chamberlain heard, what Kobe heard with that case and rapists. I seen signs, bro, and I didn't see him jerking at nobody or saying, "Get this fan ass out of here."
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I ain't saying nobody gets to disrespects no one. I'm saying players should already expect fans, someone in that fan base to be like, fuck you, man, something like that shit shouldn't bother you like that after 21 years.
Man, it's just
And
it's
he
like
gonna go
that
on the court and say, and then he
about
go on the court, T Price, he go on the court and say, she was scared in the mother effer.
dog.
Yeah, well, you 6'9", big muscular ass nigga standing over me, and you stump your feet like jerk, like you about to come into me. Hell yeah, I got smooth, nigga.
This is one thing I always find very interesting too. That y'all fanboys and y'all fangirls. I don't know y'all really girls and y'all really boys. Because just because you have a boy day and everything like that, you might be a female. Because this is the internet. You never know who really typing what unless you hear their voice and see they pic, see they real
Or
picture
both, or both.
or both.
You gotta say that.
Well, man. Hey, but they always say this though. No matter, matter if somebody oversees the ticket sale or Kwame sale or anybody, Sports Fitness Rants, Uncommon Sense, my boy Savage, Basketball Facts. I'm talking about, I'm talking about the people that really be that be out here. That boy Crush TV, people that really out here. That I know I know there's many more. You know what I'm saying? So. But hey, man, hey, we got to just keep on and Too Raw, man. Too Raw be telling my boy LB though too, man. But hey, you gotta go
I
get this
noticed. I noticed
nonsense, man.
the media is saying things we said years ago about this guy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's gonna get even worse, bro. Just let's sit back and watch. That's all we come over here talking about the NBA no more, man. Like, what the hell? I don't care about free agency. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. When it's all said and done, then I'll talk about
Man, when a
it. I know
nigga
it's gonna
tie
get
his shoes,
crazy.
when a dude put his shoes up, then I'll tell you what I think about his career. While you still playing, I don't know. You can still change it or make it worse. Like
And people out here
Kendrick
take
Perkins
the
said,
bet.
the longer you play and lose, nigga, you never had an argument to me, but the longer you play and lose, it's going further and further out of the top 10.
And the thing is, too, y'all dudes out here be play. Shout out to the dudes that really be running that money. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my homies. They don't even ask me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, like, you really want to know what's going on in college? You need to watch these games. Stop asking me. And then when you win the money and everything, you win the big pot. You don't be like, here, T Price. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No,
It's
we
funny,
are not
bro.
gonna.
You really said everything this dude was gonna do to the Lakers. Said he's gonna come in there and get all of the people. Luke Walton gone. Like, damn, when you just think of who we had, all the players gone. Like you said, all the rookies they gone. Like you said,
Hey,
everything you're
we need
gonna
to
do,
look
break
that
the
up.
team
Hey, we
down,
need to
bro.
look that up right now. We need to look that up right now. Look up. You on your laptop?
No, I ain't on it right now.
Oh, I need to get
What
on
you
mine.
what you trying to get looked
I
at?
know. I want to look at all the players that's been traded since he's been there, all the way to the present.
Oh, they say it's up to I know they said it's up to 19 or something like that.
I want to name all the players though that's on that list.
Yeah, I know I got a couple off the top of my dome though. You can say Julius
Okay.
Randle, he wasn't traded. I could say Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Russell Westbrook, uh, 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 fuck, what's the dude name? Aaron, Andre Drummond, uh, Paul,
Larry Nance,
who? Larry Nance,
Larry Nance.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, Clarkson. And then hey,
What's that other center
that's when
name, bro?
Clarkson.
What's called Marcus Gasol.
Hey, that was back when Clarkson didn't have no tattoos or nothing, bro.
Look, Marcus Gasol. That's another one. J.R. Smith. And we had what's his name who used to play for Miami, bro? He used to be real Dion
None,
Waiters.
none. Deion Waiter.
Yeah, he was on our bubble team. He was on the bubble team, yes. Uh
What you call it? Kendrick Nunn.
yep, Kendrick Nunn. Yep. Damn, oh, Shaq's son. They got rid of Shaq's son. He was there.
Yep. Oh,
Scottie
Scottie
Pippen's
Pippen
son.
Jr.
Scottie Pippen's son gone.
Yep.
Man, shit. Some coaches. We can name
Oh,
coaches because
Rajon
he treat.
Rondo.
Look, we can name Rajon Rondo. We can name some coaches too, bro, because they got out of there too. Frank Vogel,
Oh, Zubac. You can't forget about
Zubac.
Zubac.
Zubac. Oh God, Zubac. Wow, and we gave him our little 3-point shooter. He went to Washington. Remember the rookie? He was tall. He was like a center, and he made his first. It's a white boy, tall. He went to Washington for a minute. He ain't there no more, but he was with the Lakers.
Hey, you said Kuzma already though, did you?
Yeah, I said Kuzma. Do you remember that white boy name, bro?
The white. Oh, you talking about Ryan?
He was a center though. Yeah,
Oh, he was a center.
he could shoot threes though. Like he was like one of those players. Like he was like a rookie, but then they traded him to Washington.
I can't remember who he is.
Yeah, man, that dude had traded 2 teams since he'd been to the Lakers. That nigga done traded a whole starting squad and a bench.
Hey, he did that in Cleveland though. He's the only person I seen that get 2 starting fives. He could get.
And he was on his way to do it in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He started in Miami with the trades. Nick, what's that nigga Coles and Norris Cole and all them niggas and all that and what's his name who got on his head Eddie House and James Posey, that nigga traded, and then he got Ray Allen. That nigga started that shit in Miami. I told you, how are you already making made play? Eddie House was already known for threes. James Jones was already known for a three. How are you making niggas better that's known for something already?
Mm-hmm. Why didn't want to let me see what I'm actually looking for? God dang. It's always about improving teams and shit. It always has been about that. That's why I need to find. How come I can't find this list, man?
They hiding it from you.
Like I'm literally looking like.
Look, you know what? Go to the Lakers rosters. Like go to the Laker rosters, and you can just go from 2019 and just tap like the rosters, knowing the names.
Basketball reference. We can go to basketball reference for all
Yeah,
that.
and just go look for the rosters and just tap. You will see it. You already know. You know you're like once you see who ain't there. Oh, here it is. Whoop wop wop, and then go out of that one. Go to 2020. Oh, here, yeah, he ain't there no more. And boom, you will be able to count it off yourself.
All right, here we go. We about to start this right now. My breakfast finally done. I was cooking breakfast while y'all was cooking, man. You know, it's still early out here. All right, this was on the roster 2017-18. When did he come there?
19.
But this was everybody that was on the roster the year before. It was Lonzo Ball, Vander Blue, Andrew Bogut, Corey Brewer, Thomas Bryant, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Alex Caruso, Jordan Clarkson, Lou Aldane, Tyler Enos,
Isaiah Thomas,
Shannon Fry, Josh Hart, Nigel Hayes, Andre Ingram, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Brooke Lopez, Larry Nance Jr., Gary Payton II, Julius Randle, Isaiah Thomas, Travis Ware, Derek Williams, and Zubac. All right, this is the 2018-19 season. It was Lonzo Ball, Michael Beasley, Isaac Bonga, Reggie Bullock, Contavious Caldwell Pope, Alex Caruso, Josh Hart, Andrew Ingram, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, Jamario Jones, Kyle Kuzma, Scott McAdoo. Uh, no, it's Machadu, Scott Machadu, JaVale McGee, Mike Muscala, Ski Makayu, Rajon Rondo, Lance Stevenson, Montez Wagner, Michigan, who now plays for the Orlando Magic, Jonathan Williams, Eva Zubac. Okay, so let's go to the 2019-20 season. You got Kostas Antetokounmpo, Avery Bradley, Devontae Kaycock, Caldwell Pope, Caruso, Quinn Cook, who's not even in the league no more, Troy Daniels, Antonio Daniels, Jared Dudley, Danny Green, Taylor Horton Tucker. Forgot about him. You know, he ain't there no more. Dwight Howard, he ain't there no more. LeBron, Kyle Kuzma, he ain't there no more. JaVale McGee, he definitely ain't there no more now. Markieff Morris, he ain't there no more. Zach Novell, he ain't even there no more. Rondo, he's definitely not in the league. J.R. Smith, he's not there. And Deion Waiters. That this is 2020-21 season. Los Angeles Lakers, Frank Vogel was the coach, and he got fired after winning a championship. So you got Giannis' brother, Kostas, Devontae Cook, Caldwell Pope, Caruso, Quinn Cook, Anthony Davis, Andre Sugar Bear, can't get enough of them Golden Chris Drummond. You got Jared Dudley, Marc Gasol, Montrezl Harrell, Taylor Horton Tucker, LeBron James, Damian Jones, Kyle Kuzma, Wesley Matthews, definitely ain't there. Alfonso McKinney, he ain't in the league no more. I don't think. Ben McLemore, he definitely not in the league right now. Markieff Morris, and you had Dennis Schroeder, he's still in the league. This is 2020-21. That's this 2021-22 season. Carmelo Anthony, Trevor Ariza, DJ Augustine, Kent Bazemore, Avery Bradley, Chandre Brown Jr., Darren Collinson, Anthony Davis, Selko Dabaya, Wayne Ellington, William Gabriel, Blackistan, then Taylor Horton Tucker, Dwight Howard, J Huff, LeBron James, Stanley Johnson, DeAndre Jordan, Matt McClung, Malik Monk, Austin Reeves, Rajon Rondo, Isaiah Thomas, and Russell Westbrook. So on the team, I can say right now that's still on the Lakers team on this roster is Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and I just said his name, Austin Reeves. That's three players that's currently. This is 2021-22 season. Now let's go to 2022-23 season. Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley, Sterling Brown, Troy Brown Jr., Thomas Bryant, Max Christie, Anthony Davis, William Gabriel, Rui Hachimura, Shaquille Harrison, LeBron James, Damian Jones, Kendrick Nunn, Scottie Pippen Jr., Austin Reeves, Davon Reed, D'Angelo Russell, Matt Ryan, Dennis Schroeder, Cole Switter, Tristan Thompson, Juan Toscano Anderson, Lonnie Walker, and Russell Westbrook. Now we got 2023-24 season. It's Austin Reeves, Torian Prince, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James, Jackson Hayes, Hachimura. He's still on the team. He's been there for 2 years, but you never know. Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, Maxwell Lewis, Jared Vanderbilt, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Hood, Shafino, Skylar Mays, Clint Castleton, Gabe Vincent, and Harry Gile. So that right there just proves everything I've just been saying this whole entire thing since he's been there, that he's going to ruin the Lakers. You got some people say that, that, you know, we should be proud that he got us a championship and everything like that. But I've been off the ship with this team, and I don't care what happens moving forward. It's no accountability. It's never been accountability. He's the only superstar they ever seen that they blame his role players for not winning championships, where they hold everybody else that the superstars that get it done. When it comes to him, they just point out the numbers and all this other stuff just to make the dude look good. Just, hey, it is what it is, man. I just ain't never looked at this dude like that. I just ain't never have. I don't see how everybody else have, but all this when you get a letter telling you to vote for them and everything like that. So how many of your MVPs that you know what I'm saying, that hey, it's just, I know y'all getting little bits and pieces now, but they was giving y'all bits and pieces way back then too. It was right there written all over everything, man. You know, I'm sitting here having a brick bowl here, but y'all don't understand it. It's right there. I don't see how y'all can't see it. It's like I love Boondocks. It's like the episode when Granddad was dating a hoe, and Hugh was like, I just can't see. We can see that he's like, how come Granddad can't see? That's how I see when y'all saying how y'all be talking about this dude, And then people have pushback on it. Y'all get mad, you get in your feelings. You don't make no more money than him, and you wish you was him. You wish you could score 40K and all that. But I've been saying this forever. What profits the man the game, the whole world, and lose his soul? Money, man. Money's the root of all evil. And I ain't selling out for no bag. I know they pick and choose who they want to go in sports. Killer Season. That's one of my favorite movies by Cameron. You can still watch it for free on YouTube. You think you're going to the NFL? Yeah, man, I'm going to the NFL, man. They fit niggas for that. Nah, man, I'm a good football player. No, your job is rolling. Yeah, that's how I look at it. And I always looked at it like that. I've seen a lot of people. So I read about a lot of stories about great players when I was growing up. And situation happened that they didn't pursue their dream of what they want to do. It happens. Okay, them two play tonight. And to the other people been asking me, man, I don't talk about baseball, man. I don't get into baseball honestly until after the All-Star break. I watch the highlights and everything like that, know who's winning and leading the divisions. But baseball is long as hell. That's 82 games or 62 games or something like that. And then you got playoffs. That's why I don't talk about baseball and all that. Okay. Survey says we got the Cavaliers and the Celtics. I think the Celtics going to win that game. And we got the Mavericks and the Thunder. I just think the Mavericks going to beat them as well. I look at OKC Thunder and everything like that. Yeah, they're the number one seed, but it's growing pains. You're learning how to play playoff basketball. You're learning how to pick up good habits. I felt like even that possession where Isaiah Joe telegraphed this pass, they stole it, and Dallas came back and scored on the other end. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a momentum changer. I know Luka's banged up and everything like that or whatever. I know in the NBA, you play professional sports, especially get down to the playoffs, everybody's banged up. So I think PJ Washington has been huge for them. They're lively. Um, Even Tim Hardaway Jr., he brings out another dynamic scoring off the bench. And I never remember the listen to one of the homie Hermstring, Hollywood Hermstring, and the dude was going to talk about Tim Hardaway Jr. can is. I'm like, what? I just didn't understand what he's talking about. Everybody look at the game differently, but yes, Tim Hardaway, he can score the basketball. He can. Yeah, he's a streaky shooter. You know, but when he's on, he's on. He can create his own shot. But he knows his role. When you have a player like that who knows his role, and then he just came back from his injury, so you got to let players have some time. You know what I'm saying? To get it. The worst way to try to catch a rhythm is always that I've seen from players that come back from injury is in the playoffs. But I just think that OKC, they, I could just see, and Giddy in position for me is shooting. I mean, you got SGA. If you get a good two-way shooting guard that can actually score and more reliable, I ain't saying giving up on Giddy and everything like that. I think that position right there, and they definitely got to get some bodies down low to help Chet down there get rebounds. They need to get some bigs. I do like Wiggins. He played for you. I think he played three years, I think, at University of Maryland. I do like the pieces that they got. I like that the team that they got, because that's why I felt like he should have earned MVP. Let's go for last year. They was a playing team. You know what I'm saying? Last 2 years, honestly. But it is what it is. I just felt like they gave it to Jokic because it was a makeup from last year, because Joel Embiid was crying like a baby. He was down on bended knee just to get that award. And they gave it to him. It's just a shame, man. And it's a shame, though, too. This is like Minnesota. I know everybody's picking them to beat them, because they do got everything that they can to beat Denver. Really, they do. But at the same time, this is what happens when this is what happens when you disrespect a champion. They don't get the Nuggets, that airway. All they do is talk about Jokic. One thing I learned is about sports that I've been on this ever since I was a young one. They're always going to talk about the best player. Now, we live in an era now, your second best player, they get more heat than anything. But I seen Jokic look without Jamal Murray. And he needs Jamal Murray. I like their team, and Eric Gordon, him can facilitate and everything like that. When Jokic was on the bench, that paid dividends. Braun had a good game. Holiday had a good game. Karl Anthony Towns, I think he was like 5 of 18. Yeah, Dusty May, man. Yeah, hey, college basketball about to get lit. It's gonna be interesting how Michigan go look in the future, though. Cause Dusty May, by being in from those neck of the woods, But anybody that could bring Michigan back to prominence, maybe it could be him. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I have been seeing, like, been paying attention, like, to transfer portals and everything like that. I ain't came out with no stream or anything like that, but even when college basketball do start, there's still gonna be players in the transfer portal and everything like that too. So when it gets to first game of the season, then that's when we'll sit there and talk about all the teams um, that's making moves, that's signing players and everything. I have been paying attention to what Kansas has been doing and all these other teams that I've been seeing though as well. But I ain't gonna talk about that at this particular time. We'll wait till when it's all said and done, when the season starts. And Hunter Dickinson will be coming back. Looks like he's going to be coming back for another season. And Juwan Harris will be back next year, season 2. And KJ Adams will be back because I know they gained that year. They still got 1 year of eligibility from that COVID season. But Spidey is a bucket though, but nobody don't want to come out and seem like, you know, Mobley had one good game. You can clearly see that to me, just looking at these two teams, they really miss Jared Allen. But you got to deal with the cards dealt, and I think the Celtics going to be. I wanted to be the Knicks. I did pick the Knicks. I don't never switch my picks. I did pick the Knicks and the Celtics to make it, but if the Pacers do beat them and everything like that, then it'd be. I don't think Boston will be tested until they really get to the NBA Finals, really go against whoever's coming out the West. And that's going to be their biggest test to me. To me, they ain't really been playing nobody that's on the level as them. Because I give Pacers their credit, they did beat Milwaukee. Giannis didn't play, whatever. However, Dame in and out, nicked up, and no excuse. They still got it done. And I'm just looking at this run that they're doing. It's just like the Portland Trailblazers run that they had, but compared to them and the Trailblazers, it's at least they have a team of the future. I don't know what they're gonna do with Pascal Siakam. He's gonna be a free agent. Now I don't get into that either. Where the player's gonna go, where they're gonna fly. Once everything is set in stone, then I'll talk about it. I don't get into the rumors. I don't get into none of that stuff. And this is all my opinion. But one thing I noticed, even when I was growing up as a youngster, especially when the scene back then, it was more about respect and everything like that. Now it's disrespect. It's so much disrespect. But I always chose that. That's because everybody else doing it, why I got to do it. And I wasn't raised that way, so that's why I got a lot of pushback. But they'll never want to put the truth out there. Sometimes the truth is right there, is in front of your face, and you still don't see it. It'll be right there, clear as day. I still don't want to recognize it. I got to see. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting what Calipari gonna do at Arkansas. I ain't really got no. It's just hey, we just gonna see what he's gonna do there. I don't know. He stayed in the SEC, and you know in the SEC, especially in college basketball, they do take care of their coaches in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Even in football too. You know the SEC, they do take care of their coaches. So it's gonna be very interesting though. I'm just waiting for every like who they got, and I know like who stayed, and I'm just waiting for all. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just gonna wait for everything to come together when everything when they have Midnight Madness when it's that's when I'll sit there and talk about like what everybody did. But as far as stuff goes on, man, this transfer portal, man, you still got a lot of players that they don't know where they want to go. Male and female. I know Haley Van Lith. I think she signed with. She's going to TCU. She's gonna be playing in the Big 12. But yeah, it's been good chopping it up with y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here and continue to join my day that I'm having. Y'all be safe out there, man. This is old head, man. Shout out to everybody in the Lion Den basketball community, man. Shout out to my boys and all the home, even the ladies that's going to be putting out content though too, though, man. Shout out to the ladies that be putting out that content though too. You know, we got some that's going to be coming Lions Den basketball community that's going to be going their thing though too. So we're going to support them like I got to support everybody else. I don't care if you don't like me. That's fine. I don't even care. I know everybody in the world ain't gonna like me, but you ain't gonna. You just be on the mini list that I got, and it's and listen to it, and shoot, you might as well call it an extendo. It's just what it is. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man. You have a wonderful day, and I'll come on tomorrow. Talk about last night's game. I can do that. Until then, I'm signing off. Y'all be safe out there, man. And just an opinion, man. But one thing y'all can't never say that I wasn't right about this whole situation with the Lakers and LeBron and what he was going to do and everything like that. Yeah, I've been right. But I'm still a hater and everything, though, right? I'm not a real Laker fan. Peace out.